Hello, and welcome to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries. We are the Rollers of Fate, and today is a Halloween special. I am Mo, your host DM for today, and as you can see, I'm a tiger. Rawr. And well, okay, here comes another one. This one's for you, Cisco. Well, if
Oh.
if I was a goblet of fine wine, then he would be my cheese, my co-DM Cisco Blanco.
Yay!
and
Me!
and
Racist.
dining today on our tables are our players. Let's go around and
Yes.
see who would like to sit down for their final supper. And let us start with David. Oh,
Perfect.
Oh no.
I'm David. I wasn't feeling just now. I'm playing Dorothy. Oh, my costume. I'm kind of a Pink Panther, like mixed with like a little fetishy color. And what is it? Oh yeah, Dorothy, the level 3 bard, just crawling through mud
Oh,
while
yeah.
Fit's going down somewhere else. So now that we got the felines taken care of, maybe just Matt.
Just Matt.
Me?
Just Matt, tell us.
Me?
Yes.
I am Matt. I am cosplaying as a priest of Sigmar. So you better be scared, even if it's not a Halloween costume. Filthy Chaos Spawn. I play Morkur, the brutish level 3 monk dwarf, which is about to get eaten by a clusterfuck of bodies. To you, weeb.
Oh, that must be me. Hi, I'm Weeb. I'm supposed to be the nine-tailed fox, but I throw the head down to bother the nerd in the armor. I'm a level 2 rogue, level 1 fighter. But I'm all Weeb. Now, back to you, Cisco.
Okay, so are we missing anyone?
We miss you
Everyone is
three
there.
players.
Oh, no. Wait, no, I didn't introduce himself. Back to
I
you,
am
Andy.
I know. Sorry.
Good
Back
job,
to you,
weeb.
I might just introduce my costume, and I am Freddy Krueger, Frost Giant, Zombie Freak, perhaps. Yep. And I'll pass it to Andy.
Hi everybody, I'm Andy. I'm playing Bruce Lockwood, the half-orc barbarian, now scared out of his mind at this monstrosity. As for me, I do not need a costume. I have come as myself, because, as this silver sword implies, monsters tell stories of me to frighten their children.
Oh, nice.
And on to Luke, I think.
God, well, I am a poor man's alligator, space invader, rock and rollin' bitch. I am, of course, like cheap 20p, like cheapest version of David Bowie you will ever see, and I'm playing Bryn Barfire, level 70 billion paladin, who's ready to kick some ass because Woody Harrelson playing Carnage at the minute is not going to defeat me in this game of D&D. And I think last, if not least, is Ross, right?
Yeah, I'm Ross. I play Aki Flamakaste, level 3 sorcerer, dragonborn, and I've come dressed as somebody whose house is always just slightly colder than he would like it to be. I was cousin Eddie from National Lampoons, but that was actually too warm a hat, so I've abandoned it.
All right, fair enough. Well, before we jump into the game, as always, we get to do a few announcements. So, Cisco, will you take that?
Sorry, I was muted.
Professional.
Hello?
Well oiled. Nice.
All right, so yes, hi everybody once more. Not off guard at all. So just as always, you can see, me and Mo DM this super cool game with the best players in the world. And if you are new to the stream, check out our I guess you're checking our Twitch already, but you can check our YouTube as well. We have a channel there that we produce videos the day after they are live on Twitch. It's rollers underscore of underscore fate. You can find there all our previous games, including our Curse of Strat campaign, Dining in Barovia, that airs on Sunday and is DM'd by me, and Mo is an amazing player there. And also, for those of you who wants to send us any fan art or anything, we will really appreciate that. You can try us as rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And finally, we also have a Twitter, rollers underscore of underscore fate underscore D&D, where you can catch up to D&D news and our schedule as always. And I'll give it back to you, Mo.
Right. And I hope the players are ready, because shit's about to go down. And
I was
Yeah.
born to lose.
and we'll
Yep.
see what
Born to
happens
run.
there. Cisco, play the music.
Yes, sir. Great. Just a tip. You can always die twice.
What the Jesus?
That was a James Bond reference.
Especially
Sounds like the
Halloween.
most dark thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
I know, I'm joking.
That's a James Bond
No, you're
reference.
not.
That's not dark.
Die hard, die twice.
Die harder.
Die harder.
Right.
The sequel to Die Hard, Die Harder.
So let us see what mysteries shall be revealed today. Blinded by the darkness, but yet they attempt to read, a futile effort for them to succeed. As the mass of the fallen crush their bones and slowly devour them until they are gone. In the last session, the party arrive at the gates of Fort Morning Lord, which blocked their path on their journey to Witchway Village. The fort itself blackened by unknown entity, and its windows and doors fused shut. They soon were confronted by a cavalry of knights known as the Order of Companions, and leading them was an elf named Hope. They discovered that the Fort Morning Lord was contaminated by some unknown evil, and trespassing will deem them outlaws upon the Eltugard lands. Escorted by Hope, they divert their journey around the fort and continue their path alone towards Witchway Village. On their journey, they discovered the Eltural city from a distance, and also Morcor displays his concern of being recognized and attempts to disfigure Gray's face, only to be pickpocketed by the jubilant rogue. As night fell, they soon arrived at the entrance of Witchway Village. It was extremely cold, and the mist was a veil that obscured their vision, but it was the silence that haunted them all. The animals that they traveled with refused to enter, and soon the party began investigating the village. As they trudged through the muddy grounds, apart from Dorothy, who was gracefully carried by Bruce, they discovered that residents of the village had vanished. Claw marks and holes were discovered around, and soon they found the belongings of the great seer's apprentice, Alva. A diary with her notes were found and slowly revealed that something had taken everyone away. Bruce decided that he would dig through the sodden hole, and eventually it led them to a barn. Inside the barn there was a woman, weeping and mumbling. Morcor slowly approached the woman, but it was no woman, as she melted away in front of him, and emerging from across the wall, a gargantuan blob-like creature, with eyes and mouths and partial faces of what the party would assume to be the people of Witchway Village. And as we jump back into the game itself, let me change the music.
Oh no.
And let me
It's real.
also change the map.
I'm scared.
Wow, the music is not creepy at all.
I mean, we're beyond creep at this point.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was creepy like the last beginning of session. It's way
you're on
beyond
mute.
creepy now.
You're on mute, Lucky.
god! Oh my god! Look at this thing. Ah, it's glorious.
Question. I don't think you can see the HP, right?
No.
I can see mine.
Oh yeah,
Not
you can
his.
see yours. Yeah,
I can see yours too, and mine.
I have a question for you. Obviously, it's a particular size of creature.
Mm.
What is the limit on its like? How close do we get on the map in order to be able to hit it? Like, for example, if I were to put Bruce here, is that close enough,
Yeah.
or would it be closer?
No, that's close enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, basically in his face. Right.
So it's in a
Nice.
square, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's imagine that his HP line top, that's the whole thing all around, you know?
I
Is
will.
that right, Mo?
I will draw a little square so you guys know the full. Its full. Its full thing. That's how big it is.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Cool. I'll just delete that now.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you see this creature begin gargling and mumbling and saying random words, and it starts kind of flowing down the top of this kind of barn area onto the floor itself, you all begin to start taking a step back. However, Moko, Bryn, and Bruce, you see that you find it very, very difficult to move yourself as well. But in the beginning of the round, Moko, it is your turn. But before we start your turn, I need you to make me 2 saving throws. First, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. So that's just a strength, like I roll on my strength table,
Saving
right?
throw.
Strength saving
Yeah.
throw, yeah.
That's an 11. All right.
All right.
We're starting hot.
It's a good start.
As you try to pull your feet away, you see that the slime and which was underneath you begins to kind of coalesce around your foot, and you see like broken fingers kind of trap and tighten around your legs. Your speed is currently 0. Now I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
Yes.
All right. And as you see the foot, you begin to hear these gurgling and random noises. But with your monk training and your focus, you break away from that sound, and nothing happens to you. It is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay. Great. This is not. So I can't move.
No,
so
you
can I reach him?
He's right next to you.
Okay.
Remember the square?
In that case,
Maybe I can make it a bit better for them actually. Hold on.
Yeah, just leave it on, like maybe like a red square maybe or something.
if I remember, does anybody? I don't remember right. I think I
No, you
did. Did I take out my quarterstaff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Even
then.
if you didn't, it's a free action. It's fine. You can.
It's a free act.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take it out.
I'll try and beat the shit out of it with one attack. But first, I wanna check one thing. Fuck is it?
Cisco, you okay to manage the HP? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll try and attack him with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Go ahead.
Ooh, as you hit with your quarterstaff, it just like blops, blop, and kind of like bounces off his weird bubbly skin.
I need you to make a fate roll as well, please.
Great. I will
Ooh.
pick low.
They're aiming low. Oh,
Fucking
Oh,
piece of shit! It's not low.
This is a really good start. This is a really good start.
no. Yeah, that was a curse.
But it's because you don't see the die. It's like slightly. It's like between the 14 and the 6. It's a piece of shit.
As you hit, you realize the creature is its strength is so strong, and your staff, for now, is snatched away from your hand, and you can see it beginning to kind of swallow it in. It's still there. You can still grab it on your next turn, but for now, you have no quarterstaff.
I didn't need it anyway, and I will spend the 1 key point.
Mm-hmm.
For patient defense.
Okay. All right.
All right.
After your turn, Morko, is there anything else you want to do?
No, probably scream.
And Gray, as you hear Morko scream in, I don't know, frustration or panic, what would you like to do?
How big of a drop down is it from the ledge I'm on to the floor?
It's about 15 feet.
If I was to try and jump down that, would I make the landing?
You will have to give me a dex saving throw.
Then
Actually,
in that case,
yeah, you give me a dex saving throw, and then I've got a DC in mind.
Guys,
it's okay.
I just want to remember
I don't want to
everybody.
be down.
We basically, I think, all have inspiration.
Many of you guys do have inspiration, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
But I forgot to use it.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go down the ladder, that's 15 feet. And then from here, 15 feet again. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go over here, go down the ladder, and I can get about here with 30 feet of movement.
Wait,
Or no, here with 30 feet of movement.
let me see what you're
All
doing.
right.
Is that close enough with my 2 whips?
What
that
are
too
the reach of your whip?
10 feet.
Yeah, then it is. However,
Hold up.
as you put your... Actually, yeah, you go.
Nope. Nothing happens. It's fine.
Oh, thank God.
But as you do step into that, you realize the floor underneath you is very sticky.
I'm used to it.
Oh my god.
I got sticky shoes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna crack out my first whip, and I'm gonna lash at its eye.
Which one? It's got so many.
That eye right there. I want the good eye.
The good eye. Okay, go ahead.
All right, magic whip. Don't let me down. 12.
Ooh. Oh no, it did let you down. As you slash on the creature, bubbly form, all these faces contort in agony, but you is not enough to hit it.
All right, next one. 12.
Oh no. Faces keep moving around. No luck, I'm sorry.
All right. That was my bonus action, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, use action number.
And I'm out of movement.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Alright. As you stand there, your feet still stuck to the ground, the camera pans towards the barbarian of the group. Bruce, in front of you is this creature. As you attempt to move forward, I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
I'm not going to move yet.
Okay, you still need to give me a strength saving throw.
Can I go into a rage first?
Of course you
before
can.
moving?
Yeah.
Seeing this monstrosity appear, Bruce immediately panics, and then he goes into a rage. And as he goes into a rage, unlike before, there is this an almost phantasmal, white translucent image of a bear appears above his head, to sort of the shoulders and the arms and the head. And as he kind of gives a sort of a usual sort of a bear roars at the same time as whenever he goes a big orcish roar. And now I would like to move because I now get advantage on strength throws. Wait, no, that's strength checks. Is there advantage?
Yeah, it's saving throws and saving throws. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank God for that.
All right. You managed to pull your feet away. Although you can move, you realize you are in some sort of difficult terrain and it's harder to move within this area. But as you do in rage, you still begin to hear the sounds, kind of gibbering and laughing and voices of probably the villagers of which way. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, I would like to spend an inspiration point, please, and do that again. 15?
Alright. At first you let the voices get into your head, but then after that you shake away, and with the rage, you trek forward. What would you like to do?
1, 2, 3. I'm going to move the torch out the way, though. Is that okay? Just put it here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I would like to cast Maul, please.
Alright, cast your maul.
Here we go. 17.
Ooh. For the first time, as you hit with all your force of them all, it goes and the creature moves like... It roars and it takes the damage.
Excellent. And this time, Bruise will roar back, and the bear above its head, which swung its paw at the same time he swung its maul, roars with him.
I need to get bear noises. I'll figure it out.
That would be amazing to have the bird noises. Yeah.
Alright, anything else you would like to do?
That's all I can do.
Alright.
I'm a barbarian. I'm a simple man.
No problem. As you begin wailing onto this creature, breaking some of its teeth, we go out of the barn, down a hole, and through it. Going through on her knees and elbows is Dorothy. Dorothy, you hear this noise kind of coming through the tunnel itself. What would you like to do?
First off, I think I have a lantern with me still. Okay. So, might you add that to my map so that I can see a little bit better? Or did you already do that?
Boom.
Hey, light. Okay. Well, I fucking hate it here, and I'm dirty now, so I guess they found something. Jesus Christ, what else could it be then? And I get up and make my way to, well, how much movement do I have? 30.
It will be half because you're crawling.
Oh yeah, okay. So crawling to here. Is this
That's
that
the hole.
thingy okay. All right, making my way to the end of the hole.
Making my way downtown.
And then that's it basically. I'm just
You could, if you wanted to, you could dash and come out the hole.
I'll say you are out of the hole when you get there, and your vision itself.
Just got the torch now.
Can she see inside? That's what I'm kind of.
Oh.
Can you see anything inside?
no.
Okay, so you can't see the creature as of yet.
Nah, I still have to get there.
So, anything else you wanna do?
Nah. I'm taking my time.
Okay. Fair enough.
Why can I hear? Why can I hear?
Alright, I'm coming. Jesus.
Why can I hear a
Christ.
bear roaring? What's going on?
Going down? I guess.
Why is our monk shouting so much? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. What's all this ruckus about? And that's it.
Right, and as you step out of the hole and you begin starting to clean off all this mud off your clothes, the camera pans straight towards the creature.
Oh.
All right. The creature looks at you with these million eyes of different creatures that he's slayed before. And slowly he pulls back. His stomach kind of like bloats up and he spits this thin glob a point towards the middle of the three of you.
I'm really glad I'm not grouped up.
I need Morkor, Bruce, and Bryn
How big?
to make is 5 feet, right? So,
Yeah, I think
so
it's only 2.
Yeah,
You can hit 2, not 3.
no 3.
Is it 3?
So I put it where the torch is. Yeah, so then it's 3 of them, right? It's within 5 feet.
No, it's like moonbeam. So you can only
Oh,
hit
like
4
a point.
square.
It has to be across in the
Yeah.
map. It cannot be a point. Okay, yeah. So then, Morkor and Bruce, please make a dexterity saving throw.
So, because I am in patient defense, it means that I'm doing a dodge, which means I have advantage on dexterity saving throw, right? Or something?
I don't believe so, but let me double check just to make sure.
Sorry, because I don't actually remember.
Bruce, you do get advantage on this, yes.
Yeah, I was just checking. So I shall roll while Matteo is checking.
Mhm.
Advantage.
Yeah, you're right. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws
Yeah.
until the start of your next turn.
My,
Alright,
dan-
okay,
my danger
sorry for that.
senses are tingling.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Give it
Also, you have to because your danger sense. Oh wow.
Amazing.
So I have okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
15.
All right. So a 15 for Morkor and a 21 for Bruce. So you are both successful. For a second, as this blob explodes, a blinding light comes out of it, but you manage to overcome the effect of it. And as he does that, in anger, he will. One of his mouth will move closer to you, Morkor, and he will try to bite you with his many jagged teeth.
I can do this all day! Come on! Come on!
All right, and that will be a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, nice, amazing. As the creature the teeth keeps banging on themselves, and I think that will be it for now.
All right.
He will remain in place, contorting.
As you all begin to kind of strike this creature up front and melee, Aki, you're up top, right? Did you say? Or you're at the back?
I'm at the back.
Okay, at the back.
I have figured out the smart thing to do.
Yep.
The way the sorcerer should be.
You see all this happening in front of you. It is your turn. What would you like to do? You have a torch in hand as well, just saying.
I do have a torch in hand. Having absolutely I've never seen anything like this before. Aki's got no intention of going anywhere closer to that, but is thrilled to see that everybody who's any good at fighting is gone in front. Aki will cast Aki's luck on
Alright.
the 3 closest to this monster, which is unfortunately for Grey is the 3 in front of him.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
not
fine.
Grey, but the other 3.
You are blessed.
You are blessed. So D4 to add to attack roll or saving throw, which I suspect is going to come in handy. And then burning a sorcery point to cast Firebolt as a bonus action.
All right.
I'll take a shot at. Well, I guess the biggest target would be the big terrifying mouth within a mouth within a mouth.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So here we
All
go.
right.
6. I'm burning an inspiration for this as well, if that's okay.
Yeah, good choice.
19 to hit.
Oh yes, 19 hits. As much as he kind of recoils and try to move out of your way, he's unable to.
Perfect roll. 10 points of fire damage.
All right, the creature screams in agony as the fire hits it.
And all Aki will do is just incredibly uncertain of how this is going, just going to shift slightly further away, maybe closer to the ladder. Doesn't like the look of this at all. And that's my turn.
All right. And as you throw the fireball out and try to take cover, we go back into the fray itself. Bryn, you feel this kind of magical power that has given you this vigor or strength as you stand there. However, as you try to move, I need you first to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay, let's hope this goes well.
Which you can use the D4 for.
23.
Ah.
I don't think I'll need it.
No, you
Yeah.
do not. That's
23.
more than
And
a-
a wisdom save as well?
Yes. As you attempt to
Right.
step forward, the voices try to burst into your mind.
14. I am going to use the D4 on that.
It's not spent, it's concentration.
Oh, right. Okay, 17 in total.
That is more
17
than,
in total.
That is more than enough for now. And as you break away from your paladin training, you focus on the target in front of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move in. I think that will cost me 10 feet of movement.
That's correct.
Yeah, because it's to move 5 feet. I'll go in and I'll go for a smack.
All right. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Just whack it with the great axe.
Alright.
That will be a 21.
Alright, that goes right through its flesh.
And I think you also know what I will be doing with that. I will do a divine smite as well. So that's standard. I'll do the standard damage first.
Okay.
That is. I can add the d4 to this, right?
No.
Only to hit.
Not for
but you already
damage,
hit.
yeah, just
Ah,
to
right. Okay. So that's 6 points of standard damage,
Mhm.
and then 2d8 for the divine smite. That is 2 radiant damage. However, I have my bonus action.
Only
And,
2, you rolled once. Damn it.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's it's still some form of damage. However, the real bread and butter of this strategy is my channel divinity, which is a bonus action. 1 second, I'm just trying to find it so I can mark it off. I will use inspiring smite,
All right.
which means I can roll 2d8 plus 3. And I can give 30 people 30 feet. I gain like a little health pool that of temporary hit points. So that's 3 plus 8, which is 11 HP of temporary hit points to anyone within 30 feet of me. And I think that is pretty much everyone. However, I think I'm gonna give it 6 points to Andy and 5 to Morka. Just temporary hit HP.
Oh wow, nice.
So you divvy up
Yes.
the how many hit points? 10 or 11? Sorry.
It's 11, so 6 goes to Bruce and 5 goes to Morka.
All right. Mark that down,
Oh.
guys.
Dang.
I think I have a slight
Yeah.
man crush on Bryn right now.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been waiting for
5%.
this ability. Yeah. And that is everything. I wish it was better.
All right. As you
Yeah.
as
It's
the axe
pretty good.
goes down, and you see the whole axe beginning to kind of glow and vibrate, and as it cuts through the creature, there's this kind of blinding light that's coming from his axe as well, and all of a sudden you all see this kind of divine kind of symbol of a what's it called? A pendulum? Pendulum? Is that what it's called?
Pendulum, yeah.
Pendulum?
Like the
scales?
little.
What are they called? I can't remember what they're called.
I can't
What,
remember.
what do you
sorry.
mean? If you're talking about things that weigh things with a set of scales, a pendulum is a thing that kind of goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they're not talking about the scales. What are the scales called?
Scales.
Okay, they're scales. I thought they had a specific name, but they don't. They call scales.
Nope, they don't,
You
sorry.
see the scale appear, and then it begins to shift down. And as it does, you see it kind of pour out kind of divine energy towards Morcor and Bruce, and you begin to feel more. You feel this kind of divine energy protecting you both. Bryn, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that is it. I've used my bonus action and my main action. That is all I can do.
Alright.
Amazing.
At the start of the turn, Morcor.
Oh, just one quick thing. Just to let you know, Bryn, as you smite it, you realize that if he would have been undead, he would have make more damage. So you gather he's not undead, because that will happen automatically. If he's an undead, he will do extra damage with your smite. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mo.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Alright, Morcor. At the start of your turn, once again, you feel tied down. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Can I declare after I made the test for the inspiration, or I have to do it before?
You can declare it after you roll, but before you know the result. So we'll give you a little break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use
roll
it. I
then.
use it.
You don't have. That's what I mean. You can roll first. Just roll, and then.
I have 2 inspirations, right? Though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use one. Strength saving throw. There we go. 16.
Okay, that's more than enough that you need. You don't need to spend the other inspiration, so keep that.
Okay.
And you are able to.
Bless is still up.
And Bless is still up as well. Do you want to
Yeah.
add that on?
Okay.
Just in case.
Just a D4. yeah.
But is that like a use for one check?
No, it's
Or
a.
is something that I have on
concentration.
everything?
It stays up
everything,
until
yeah.
concentration.
It stays up? Damn.
It's a D4.
1d4, right?
Mhm.
It's a 2! So it's 18.
18. Yep. Like I said, that's more than enough, and you manage to be able. You're able to move. And as you think, you see your staff in front of you, but then you begin to see all the mouths in front of you as well begin to kind of cackle and laugh and hiss and say words that you don't understand. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's every turn. Fuck. Wisdom saving.
I'm starting to miss the werejackals.
Okay.
You?
Can I use the blessing for attacks?
To hit, yes.
Yeah, attack rolls. Yeah.
Okay, I won't
Attack
use
rolls
the
and
blessing now
saving
then.
throws.
17.
All right, but your focus is breaks away from the mouth and focuses on your staff, and you see this creature beginning to kind of devour it in front of you. What would you like to do?
It's
Well,
a D4,
first-
yeah?
Yeah, there's also a d4. Yeah,
Okay.
I can throw it.
Okay.
One. It's 18 again.
Yeah.
First thing, I will turn my hand to Bryn, and he will shout, "Thank you, Shiny!" And I will move against. I'll try, like, I'm trying to go for the big mouths, but on the way, I'm going to try and kick one of the tentacles out of the way with an unarmed strike.
All right, so
Okay.
roll to hit. You have no weapon on hand at the moment, so it'll be an unarmed strike anyway.
So I get to add the d4, right, to this?
Yes, you do. Yeah, to hit. Yeah.
Okay. 19 plus 3 is 24.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
You see multiple tentacles come around towards you, and the rest of you see Morcom begin to shift and move. And as one comes close, you see him strike it, and he kind of splatters across the wall on the side and kind of skids down the side. Roll for damage.
Roll damage.
Mhm.
Roll 2 first by mistake. It's a 4.
4 points of damage.
4
All right.
points of damage. Okay.
Then I will use my bonus action. I will flurry of blows the motherfucker.
Go ahead.
Okay. So use another key point.
Yes, I'm going for it. I will strike with one normal right clean right jab, And then with my second attack, because Flurry of Blows allows me to attack twice, I will instead now open my palm in an open hand and strike it, and have like a almost like a shockwave, like reverberate through his body, because I'm going to have him make a dexterity saving throw for my open hand technique.
All right, so let's do it.
My first attack without the I mean, it's for every time I hit with my flurry of blows. So technically it's also with the first attack. So first attack. It's a 7 plus
7 to hit, yeah?
Hey, hold up. You're still rolling a d4.
Okay.
plus 1. That's a total of 8 plus
I don't
5.
understand.
13.
Okay.
13?
Yep.
Why don't you just roll with it? I'm sorry for being annoying, but why don't you just use the
Sorry, tell
rolling?
me.
And I'm it's so confused. It makes it so confusing. Okay.
I'm
'cause-
using the dice thingy on the bottom left.
Okay,
What should I
okay.
use?
Yeah, just use your unarmed strike attack. You know, like
Okay,
this.
okay. And I will add
That's-
the d4 after
Sorry,
with the,
I'll do it
with
for
the thing.
you just to
So your
show you.
first
So then it comes off like as an unarmed strike straight away.
So it's 13. Does 13 hit?
Yep, it's 13.
Yeah, 13 hits. Yeah.
Does it?
Okay. And I roll
Nice.
damage.
Yes, sir.
13.
That's a
13,
five?
13 does not hit.
Actually, 13
Oh,
does
does
not
not
hit.
hit.
My apologies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I will attack with the second one.
Okay.
And I will have inspiration on this one. So I roll twice, right?
Wait, hold up. Add the d4.
I add the d4. Plus 4. So that's
Okay.
14 plus 5.
I think in your unarmed strike is already added your plus 5 to it. So it's 14
Oh,
total.
okay, sorry.
Uh,
14
Yeah, that's
total?
why now it's easy.
do you want to use your inspiration? Up to you.
Yeah,
Or do you want to just try?
yeah. God damn it. It's been miserable.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, you can take your first roll of 14.
Mm-hmm.
Cisco?
Yeah, okay. So as you hit this creature with your open hand punch, it hits. Roll damage.
14 hits.
Ooh, I hit.
Alright.
That's 7 damage.
Alright.
Alright, amazing.
What does
And,
what does your deck save do?
My
So you can choose
so you
different
have to
things,
make a
right?
dexterity saving throw. My challenge rate on the thing should be. Where do I have it signed actually? It should be. Sorry guys, I actually
That's
didn't
alright.
think this through.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Your DC will be 8 plus your
It's
proficiency
14.
plus
Yeah,
your
this-
wisdom
yeah.
modifier.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, this is 14.
Andy's right. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll double check for you.
so
Yeah, it's on your character sheet. Open hand technique. It says that DC there as well.
I play a monk in another game, so I know
Nope.
this one.
Yeah.
Oops.
So which of
this is my first time.
All right, so the creature tries to recoil as you use this ability and is not successful. What would you like it to do?
So he's not successful in his saving throw.
Yeah,
If
in
it-
the, so
Okay.
you are doing dexterity. You asked me to do dexterity, so then
Yeah,
that's the one to
yeah.
make it fall prone, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, I
so-
can technically. It would be cool to like push him against the wall and just like, and then like shrivel up, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. Can I do that?
Then it will have been a strength saving throw, not
Yeah,
a
no, I can't do
dexterity.
that.
Yeah.
It was just for scene purposes, just for
Yeah,
cool
I mean,
factor.
you can
I
choose.
can
There
just
is another one.
like the vibration, like make him shrivel up, I guess that can count as prone because I can't imagine how this stuff gets prone. To be honest.
Okay. As you use this ability, the creature moves back for a second and then it rolls on itself, almost like a ball, and all his heads and mouths move to the top part, and you are aware that it cannot be made prone, as everything is moving around it
Okay.
and all the mouths rearrange itself.
Can I turn to the guys
Mhm.
and shout, "On now, guys!"
All right. And as you say that, we move the camera to Gray. Gray, you stand there in front of this creature with both of your whips in your hands, preparing to swing or move away. As you do, your feet don't move. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I don't want to move.
You still got to make a strength
Is that
saving throw.
I still have to. Fuck. Where's saving throw strength? 6. I'm having no luck today.
All right. With the 6,
Oh, no.
you find yourself stuck in place. Your movement is 0, and as you do, you look up and you see tentacles coming towards you, but all of them with just mouths at the end of it, and they start kind of cackling and saying words around you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I thought I wasn't in range of this last turn.
You are
7.
Oh no.
So much creepier with you dressed like that.
Nah, as these voices keep entering your mind and stuff, you freeze in place. Roll a d8.
Five.
All right. As you roll a 5, you try to take your actions and move and do things, but you are realizing that you are not able to.
You're stunned?
You are not able to do
Oh my God.
anything at the moment. You can move. You can move randomly. So which direction? Roll a d4.
Oh, he can't move either
I was
You
just like,
cannot.
can't move.
because he's.
And,
Failed strength.
oh yeah, okay. So yeah, because you are also stuck in place, so you are not able to do any actions, bonus actions, or anything. I'm sorry.
That's
The
okay.
voices in your head keep telling you, you will die. You'll be a part of us. You will be one of us. One of us.
All right. And as the words echo through your ears and into your mind, Bruce, it is your turn.
All right then, I will make my strength saving throw with advantage. Thank God for that.
Right.
I'm really leaning on these advantages. Thank you, Rage.
Yeah.
And make me a
Yeah,
wisdom
amazing.
saving throw as well, please.
Wisdom saving throw. This could be a bit dicey.
D4.
Ooh, that's not bad.
All right.
Amazing.
I will
Save.
roll the d4 though, just to be on the safe side, because I don't trust you bastards. You'll have something planned, and I'll
Good
just
call.
and I won't like it. 1. 17.
You save. You are fine.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Okay then. Well, there's only one thing for this. I'm going to do a reckless attack. I'm going to attack recklessly,
Ooh.
Go ahead.
which means I get advantage to try and hit this bastard. Thank God. I've rolled 2
nice.
natural ones. I've been saved by my features. Thank God for that.
Yeah, and that will definitely hit.
12
Right.
points of damage.
All right. He swings the maul. The bear, the sort of spectral top half of the bear roars with him and swings his massive paw as he hits and strikes this monstrosity. And Bruce just roars back, "I'll kill you!" But because he is an experienced warrior, and he's aware he's been fighting with Bryn for a while, he's going to use his limited movement to move over here. Because he gestures to Morcar, "Get the fuck over." Because he remembers Bryn is quite good at protecting people. And that will be his free action, sort of gesture to him, and that's my turn.
All right.
Amazing.
And as you move into a more tactical position just outside the barn, Dorothy, it is your turn.
Oh, she's in for a surprise.
Still, the last bits of dirt. Okay. And I just walk on up to that corner over here. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Okay. So who do I see? I see Bruce and Bryn and Morcor in this entangled in this slimy person mass, right?
Yep, this
Yeah.
one. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see many
good to know.
faces and mouths.
Also, tell me this: would this thing considered be humanoid? Probably not.
I mean, he's made out of humanoid.
Yeah, that is
Make
I
a,
mean, you could argue, but
make a history
We'll
check
cancel out
to
an
see. Let's see. Do a history check to see what you ascertain from that.
Oh god, I love
If-
the question.
If my
Is this thing a humanoid?
if my grandma had wheels, would she be a bike?
You actually are aware as you open your mind to your reading and what you've been studying, and you think is many humanoids all at once, and you determine those kind of creatures probably are definitely not humanoid.
okay, shit. Good. That cancels out one option. So I guess what I will do is take a step forward
Mhm.
to closer to Aki, just kind of looking at him like.
Fighting.
and just
Don't go
casting
near it.
fire in that direction.
Ooh.
Like I wanna create a cube that like only hits the creature. So
What are
maybe-
you
I don't
casting?
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire? 20 feet?
What
Let
is
me
the
see,
range?
60.
Yeah.
But it creates a 20 feet radius, right?
Oh yeah, 20-foot cube.
20
Mhm.
foot cube? Yeah. You
Yeah, you could hit it right on the creature itself
Yeah, you won't get
without
anyone.
problem.
Good. In that case, I will do that.
Dex save.
So
Dexterity saving throw, yeah, for the creature.
Mhm.
Alright. Ooh.
DC of 13.
As you, which color of fairy fire lights will you be choosing if it goes through?
Purple like my coat.
Alright, as the purple light kind of starts taking place on the creature shifts and all the mouths and heads go back down and it becomes completely flat on the floor, just almost like a splat, and is not successful. The creature is too fast.
Damn it. What even is this thing? Okay, well, and I start to like almost just play air harp and weave a little song. A little fey magic song, and I say, whoa, that's the Oogie Boogie Man. And I cast, what is it called again? It's called Mantle of Inspiration. So I'm using, this is a bonus action, and I'm using a Bardic Inspiration die to choose 3 people, which are Bruce, Bryn, and Morcor.
Mm-hmm.
And they gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yo.
Okay.
Also, they can now, because they gained those, use a reaction to use up their movement
Okay.
without provoking opportunity attacks if they
Nice.
want.
Damn.
Yeah, if they
Well,
want to.
assuming the movement is not 0, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I would assume it's like
Let me just
their
check
normal
something.
movement from one round.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
their movement, but if they're stuck, they won't be able to move. However, Dorothy,
Yeah.
or out of character, David, just so all you players know, if someone already has temporary hit points, if you bestow another temporary hit points, the previous ones will disappear, and you will only get 5, for example.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Can
choose
I-
the higher.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
choose the
they,
higher ones.
Yeah, they don't stat, do they? So I think
Yeah.
I'm the only one who gets them because those two already have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to
Still,
change
but
if you want to
helpful.
change your mind, that's up to you now.
Yeah.
So just so new piece of information.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So okay, Good point. Thank you for that. So Morkor and Bruce already have temporary hit points,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then that makes Bryn, Aki, and Gray the lucky ones. They
Alright.
get a little pep in their step.
Okay.
All
And
right.
that would be my turn.
Do you want either any of you want to use your reaction apart from Gray? I will tell you, you're not going to be able to move. Or Bryn or Aki want to move anyway.
I'm good where I am.
Okay.
I do not wish to move. I wish to kill this thing as fast as I fucking can.
Okay. Aki.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll stay where I am as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. And
Okay.
as your beautiful words kind of pass through the gibbering and the words that are cackling from this creature and go and affect your party members and giving them a little boon, it is the creature's turn.
All right.
Just to be sure, sorry. Because it is prone, it has disadvantage on his attacks.
It's immune to prone. That's what I try to describe. It cannot be prone. Yeah. Sorry.
But it is a discovery that you've made now, so
Yeah.
you know that.
Yeah. Now you know.
Okay, is not prone.
It is not prone.
Yeah. I tried to make it describe it, but it didn't work.
Oh,
well,
sorry. I didn't
No,
catch
it's
it.
my fault. Cool. So the creature will see all these creatures next to it, try attacking it and hacking it with different weapons. He will, for a second, with his very low intelligence, tries to ascertain which one is the most dangerous at the moment. And he will think, he will see the bear and the green bulking orc and the
Orc
paladin with the
satisfied.
shiny armor that are the ones that are more successful so far. And he will try to bite the paladin as he is attracted by the shiny armor. And he will roll to bite you. Oh dear, as he cracks a teeth with your armor. Your AC is higher than 13, I assume, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, so
18.
Just go roll a d6 as well.
Yeah, I did it already.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed
I
that.
did it just before. Do you think I'm gonna forget how evil I am? That'd be crazy.
Fair enough.
And then as he fails on doing that in anger, he will instead use his overwhelming mass, and you see that slowly it gets closer and closer to you, and one of his tentacles tries to get you, Bruce, as he tries to attack you with that.
You get to roll with advantage because I attacked
Oh, thank you.
recklessly.
Okay. Yeah, so as he hits you, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, I love strength saving throws because they're so good for me right now. Watch me get double nat one this.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, amazing.
Again.
Third natural one saved by
Nice,
rage.
amazing.
I love barbarians. I have so much love for this idiot. I really do.
The creature's tentacles and different appendixes keeps trying to grab you, but you are too strong. However, you do take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he pierces
Actually-
to your flesh. I know, I knew you were gonna do that. I saw you saying it a second ago. Reaction? Alright,
I'd
amazing.
like to use my action to try and reduce that. So
Yeah,
that's
go
D10 plus 2. So
Wow,
hopefully.
Nice.
I've already had the damage reduced by half thanks to more rage. So
Yeah, so I reduce it by 5 points.
Zero
Ooh,
damage.
does that
amazing.
mean I take no damage, or I still take 1 hit point of damage?
I
Because
think the
hit?
minimum is 1
Fair enough.
independently.
Yeah, I want to
think.
be sure of that.
But it's
So-
up to Mo. I think it is like that.
Well, if he protects him fully, I just imagine Bryn stepping
Yeah.
forward and blocking this attack fully for you. So
On
it
the
would be.
shield.
My fighting style does say that I can reduce damage to a minimum of 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, perfect. You not take no damage, and the creature is like completely shocked, like all his face is contorted, like in confusion and puzzlement.
I'm just
And that will
sorry.
be
One
it.
thing I'm thinking is the reaction goes up first, so he protects him, lowering the damage by 5. You still take 5 points of damage, wouldn't you? And then that would be reduced to 2. Would that make sense?
It's rounded up, isn't it? So it'd be 3. I'll take 3 off then.
No,
It's
it's
always
rounded down.
rounded down.
It's rounded
always
down.
rounded down.
Yeah. So I think that's what happens. So your shield comes up, you block most of the damage, but it still goes through and it hits you. So yeah, 2 points of damage. I think that would make more sense. You don't, because the hit won't go through and then you reduce it and then he protects you. It doesn't make sense like that. So yeah.
Sure thing.
Mhm.
The hit mostly rattles off his shield. One gets through, wraps his tentacles around me. Bruce is just like, get off! And tears the tentacle off and chucks it back at him. It's like, you missing this? And throws it back.
Amazing.
All right.
All right. And that will be the
Oh.
creature's turn.
After the creature's turn, Aki, you see Dorothy on your side and your friends in there fighting this creature. What would you like to do?
Normally, having music played to him would make Aki feel a great deal better, but that's not happening at the moment. So, with a level of panic he's not experienced in a while, he is going to cast what he calls Whisper Ball, which nearly killed Bruce before.
Ooh.
But he's figured out how to do it to a greater extent now. So casting at 2nd level,
I'm puckering right now. 2nd level, oh no!
because this nearly got away at 1st level. So in much the same way, the glow comes out of his chest and down his arms, but it doesn't look as in control as it once did, and it's much brighter. And it's trying to crease it down into a ball to shoot. 17 to hit.
Yep, 17 does hit. The creature takes this impact.
And now in fire damage, 4d8.
What will be the equivalent spell just for us? I'll keep a list of it.
Chromatic Orbit 2nd
Chromatic
level.
orb, yeah, sorry.
Oh,
So
fuck,
that's
okay,
according to that little graph
21.
there, it's 20. It's only 21 points.
Wow, nice. Okay,
Only 21 points.
amazing. Only 21 points of fire
Considering what it
damage.
could have been, I was really hoping that was going to go better because there's a
Yeah.
there's a confidence problem when it comes to this spell.
Now the creature starts moving and like you can see the fire is affecting it fully. Amazing, very good.
Great. Then for bonus actions, there's not much more I can do here except maybe burn one more sorcery point to fire a measly firebolt at it.
Go ahead.
12 to hit. So I think I'm going to use. Is it me or did the music get a great deal louder there?
No.
Let me just think something.
I'll turn it down if you want. There you go.
No, maybe it's
good.
because I'm talking. But I'll use Favored by the Gods to make sure I hit. So that's 2d4 on top of the 12. So 3 more, 15 to hit.
Okay, 15 does hit. However, can you do that when you cast a spell?
If as long as it's a cantrip, I can.
It's
use a
quick.
bonus
He's
action.
using quicken spell.
Yeah, using a sorcery point to make it into a quicken spell for a
into
cantrip.
bonus, to turn into a bonus action. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry. Thank
No,
you.
that's okay.
I play as
and-
myself, so I need to learn tips. I don't have that quicken spell, that's why.
Oh wow.
only
Wow.
2 points of fire damage.
Damage. Okay.
So a
It does
huge
take a
first
little
blast,
bit.
and then kind of a backfiring card, and just a little bit goes out after it.
All right.
Ah,
He hits it in the eye, at least, if it makes you feel better. One of his many eyes.
okay, feeling a little bit better about this spell in the future. Then I'm not going to move anywhere, so that's my action, and I'll stay there, and just shout to everyone, "Oh, you're all doing a wonderful job! Keep going!"
Your face more inspiring than that.
Bryn, you see this massive hole that's appeared in this creature when you see Aki conjuring this spell. So it creates this massive hole before the mass kind of sticks back together once again. It is your turn. I need to give me strength and wisdom saving throw.
Yes. I'll do the strength one first. That is. I'm going to use inspiration on that.
Oh no. Oh no.
That is a 22.
Hey.
Yep, that saves.
And then the wisdom save. Can I do inspiration on that?
Yeah.
You can only use one inspiration per turn.
Oh, is it per turn?
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the bless then.
You can do bardic
And
if you want.
I don't have bardic.
Oh, sorry.
So 14.
14.
14 what?
As you keep hearing the cacophony of sounds, for a second you think of Tyr, and then all of a sudden you don't seem to be affected by it.
Pretty good.
Okay, great.
good to
I think in that case, how bad does it look? Does it look very hurt?
You see,
Make a perception
no,
check if you want.
you can't really tell about how, but you do see splatters of what your allies have kind of chopped off, and it's kind of fallen to the ground and splattered against the wall and stuff like that. It does look like it is slowly shrinking in mass a little bit, but for now it's still the same.
Right. Okay. I think this is probably going to be a bad move, but I think I'm going to try and end this. Well, get closer to ending this than I want to. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite,
Ooh.
and then going for an attack.
Go ahead.
Okay, amazing.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, the thunderous
Okay, and obviously I will divine smite that. So what's doubled?
All the dice.
So yeah,
All
you
the
double.
dice.
Yeah, so the battle
that's-
axe, two battle axe, and then 4. So if you use a first levels, I guess you're gonna use your second level's mine, right? Not first.
I only have first level smites at the minute.
Alright.
So that's
You can 4d8.
so 4d8 because of the divine smite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2d is the 2d6 doubled from the
Yes,
thunderous
so it will
smite?
be
Yep.
So that's
it'll be
4d6 plus another 2d8 plus strength and proficiency. So
Yeah.
Not
Not
proficient, not
proficiency.
proficiency though.
yeah, sorry. So I think I'll do all the d8s together,
Mm-hmm.
All
then
right.
plus
Yeah, go
5.
ahead.
So
Yeah, that makes
that's
sense.
68.
Holy
What?
shit.
What?
No,
Bye-bye,
68,
slime
not
monster.
68, right?
6.
Like 6.
6. D8.
Right.
Oh,
So with a lot of that being radiant,
Ooh, nice.
that is
Buildings
31
and
damage plus 5 for my strength modifiers and all that. So that's
Actually,
36.
I'm sorry. Let me correct you. The Thunderous Might is D6, not D8.
Yeah.
He knows. Yeah, that's right.
So 4d8 plus the 2d8 from the weapon. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, but amazing.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
at the minute that is 36
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
plus 4d6 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the smite. Amazing. Yeah.
So that is wow. I drew 2 5s, so that's another 14 damage. So that's
Wow.
50. That's 50.
36. Yeah, that's 50.
Plus 14.
Wow.
That's 50 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Level 3 character,
The
guys.
creature stumbles, like moves on, and for a second you see like a hole of thunder of it. Like he actually curves with the shape of your attack, like goes on itself. Wow. Fucking
And
amazing.
And some
I have
in the background.
nothing else I can do because that was all my spell slots.
All
Low
right.
on your load.
let's see our warrior priest match that.
Wow, that's fucking amazing.
He's
Well
up
done, bro.
next.
Paladins, man.
All right. As you hit this creature and you see this divine energy explode, you see a chunk of it just splatter and scatter, and also disappear and disintegrate from the radiant energy. And you see the creature itself beginning to shrink.
Ooh.
Oh my
You better-
I'm getting
better shrink. Or will make you attack again.
Honestly, why I love this class.
All right. And as you, Moko, you witness this divine power in front of you. What would you like to do to make up?
Sorry.
Oh no, there's more.
Sorry.
Oh no!
Sorry,
more?
there is more.
I
It
almost feel
needs to
bad
make
for this
Oh
thing.
wait, there is
it
more.
needs to make a strength saving throw because of Thunderous Smite.
All right.
Oh yeah, it'll be pushed away 10 feet.
Yep.
Well,
I
not
can't
prone.
knock it prone, however, I
Yeah.
may be able to push it away.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Actually, realistically
Inside.
now, he cannot be moved because there
Actually-
is a wall. Okay, let's do it. Maybe he breaks the wall. Let's
Mhm.
see. Okay, let me do it just in case.
If he natural ones, it just smashes through the wall.
All right. As the thunder tries to push it away, you realize the creature just can't shape his form. So for a second, it goes like vertically and kind of like thin slack on the wall, and he actually doesn't succeed
Ah well.
the save.
Ah well. Get everyone else. You can like do something now, I guess.
Amazing.
Wow.
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 Look, fuck you.
Wow.
Well
So,
done, bro.
just to understand, because now I want to be sure.
Mhm.
Can he or can he not be pushed against the wall? Like, can he?
Push, you are not sure.
Fuck it.
Prone,
Fuck it.
for definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
You,
it can't
you
be
know he cannot be prone because he moved around and the heads kind of turn, you know? Imagine like a ball, so then he can actually put the heads in different positions at the tentacles. But
So, like,
push, you're unsure.
Yeah. Morkur like has to like defend his eyes against the brightness that is the energy coming from Bryn's axe, and he notices obviously that after the flash is gone, the creature has like half his size it was before. So he stands looking at Bryn like stunned for a moment, then turns to the creature that of course is still going, goes and he goes for
Before
strike,
you
of course.
before you do anything, once
I have
more,
to do the stuff. I have
you
to do
realize your feet keep sinking and these voices are entering your mind. Just to do a strength saving throw
I
first.
don't have any more things to give me advantage, so
You can use the D4 in there. So,
yeah, I will.
yeah, okay, go for it.
That's 9.
All right, as you try to get closer to it, your feet betrayed you, and the ground beneath it starts. You realize you are stepping on the creature itself. It's almost an extension of his kind of like slimy goo, and you are not able to move.
And now I'm not even in range anymore, right?
Yeah, and then you keep hearing the glibbering that enters your mouth, your ears.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, sir, as well.
Wisdom saving. Fuck me, man.
All
Fuck
right.
me, man.
Oh
As
dear.
you, okay, anything?
I rolled a 1.
All right. As you try to avoid all these voices, they are too much. You hear voices of your monks in your temple telling you, "Don't fight it. So come. It's okay. You will be okay here. It's warm." Roll a d8.
Fucking damn it, man. D8. 7.
All right. The voices keep telling you, you are the chosen one. You can do it. Do it. Show us how hard you can punch. And for a second, luckily you are actually unable to move. But for a second, Bryn, you see that Morkor tried to reach out and punch you, but he's too far to get to you. And that
Well, I
will
guess I
be-
was offended by the display of skill.
Yeah. You don't have range attacks, right?
No.
Actually, it's specified as
but-
melee.
Don't you have darts?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's specified as melee. Actually, don't forget
Luke
that.
is sitting there going, "Stop encouraging him."
And then you're
I
unable
do have
to do.
darts.
You are unable to do anything. The voices are taking your head, and you all see Morkor like enthralled in some kind of way.
All right. Anything else, Moko? Oh, he
Doesn't
can't
matter.
really do anything. Sorry, my bad. Another slap across your face. After Moko's turn, Gray, it is your turn. Before your start turn, need to make a strength and wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, you can see like pain on Lucky's face. I'm sorry, guys. This creature is heavy.
I'll start with the wisdom saving throw.
Plus D4. No, you don't have the D4. Sorry. You don't.
Yep.
Strength, I'm
Alright.
good. Wisdom, I failed.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
bad
so
for us.
as you hear all these voices once more entering your mind, you are unable to stop them. Roll a d8 as well.
Could you have used the bardic inspiration though? Oh, I didn't give it to you. Sorry. Nope.
No.
Went hard.
I never
I
got
think
it.
no, I
I
think
wanted
you
to.
did.
I wanted to.
You gave it. I thought you gave it to Bryn,
One.
Gray, and to Aki.
I don't actually. I didn't record it.
It was
this time.
he
No, that's
he
that's
changed
true.
it. He changed
But
it
it was
into temporary
so
hit
never
points
mind.
instead.
Just something else.
I see. Never mind.
Yeah.
1.
All right. Okay, as the voices overwhelm you, you are unable to do anything,
Oh my God.
and you just stand in place, looking into the ceiling, kind of like observing all the weird cracks and all the unusual vegetation that is grown there, like almost like a slimy kind of ooze is everywhere around you. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I know. Fuck yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. All right. And after Gray being tranced by this creature's voices, Bruce, it is your turn.
This is in response to Aki blasting it with fire earlier. He goes, yes, Aki, bring the fire! And he gives Bryn a slap on the back as well for that awesome display of power as well. And, well, strength saving throw. Let's go.
A wisdom,
Oh
please.
my god.
Nice.
I cannot believe how bad my strength rolls have been without the advantage. Wisdom. 18.
Wow.
Ah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, you are strong. The bear is there. As the voices keep entering your mind, the bear roars even louder. You are not affected by it.
The voices in my head are louder than yours.
Yeah.
And I would like to, first of all, take a step towards him.
Mhm.
And I would like to swing recklessly.
Go ahead.
Actually, is the bear called Steel?
Yes, it's called Steel. He named this
Alright.
bear Steel when he
Okay,
first
amazing.
befriended it years ago.
All right.
He brings his maw up and is like, "Nah!"
21
Brings
hits.
down this
Yeah,
hulking
that's
mass
you
of
hit
flesh.
it.
16 points of
Amazing.
damage.
Yeah, wow. All right. The creature recoils as you hit it, and it takes all the damage.
Shut up!
Alright. Anywhere else? You want to move anywhere else?
No.
No, okay.
You're right where I want to be. I'm a
Fair.
barbarian. Come on.
Alright, into your turn. It is now
It does indeed.
Dorothy. It is your turn. You see the creature
So-
shrinking, so
Okay, that's good. A little question. I don't know if you can answer it. Probably not. But how do we get Gray and Morkor out of their weirdness? Is it like you can punch them and they can snap out of it thing, or is it like you have to punch the thing that caused this?
are
Why
you
does everyone wanna
the
punch
question I want to ask you, are you asking the DM or are you asking who are you asking?
I'm asking the DM.
The DM? The DM's not gonna tell you.
Yeah, you will be unsure. You will be unsure.
You can make well, I would say
Arcana?
yeah, maybe
To see if it's
Arcana.
aberration
I would
related?
say with advantage because you already kind of try to ascertain what this creature is. So make it with advantage.
Okay.
17? With a 17, you realize whatever's affecting Gray and Morkor are temporary effects. they seem to be at the end of when they begin to at their out of character on their turn, they shake out of it to be able to do whatever they want. But whatever these words and whispering that's happening to them affects them for the round for about 6 seconds.
Until the end of until the start of the next turn. Of the creature's next turn. So in theory, there is not a lot you can do.
I think it's their next turn, isn't it? Or is it creature's next turn?
No, it says the creature till 0 until the start of its next turn.
The creature, meaning the affected creature. No, the affected creature. Yeah.
To 0 until the start of. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, I never understand this because when it could be both, right? That's if you think about it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. So then I will ignore that for now, and I'll just step up one 5 feet block to get a clear shot at this thing and throw a dagger at it.
Okay. What's the range of dagger? 30-60, is it? I need to double check for you.
I think it's less. Let me just check for you.
Look at our bard doing a rogue thing.
2060.
Is it 20-60?
Yeah, the dagger I have is anyway.
Yeah, 2060. Yeah, you're right.
No, you need to step a little bit more forward if you want to roll without disadvantage.
Okay, like here.
The creature, imagine once more, the line is on the HP, so that will be going down.
So currently, if you throw it, you're
bar,
25 feet away. If you step one more forward, then you'll be able to hit him. But that's up to you. Well, you decide where you're going to throw it from.
Oh, so I have to go 5 feet closer to be able to hit it. Okay.
Yep.
But then again, I see that Gray is already affected by its whispers when he's standing there. So if I go 5 feet closer, am I gonna be affected by its whispers too? Or can I throw and then turn on the heel and turn back?
You aren't sure. You'll have to try it out.
Okay.
Yeah, movement you can. You can divide attacks and movement.
Okay.
Nothing
I step
happens.
closer,
Go ahead.
I take out the dagger, fling it.
All right, nice.
18 to hit.
Wow. Okay. As you throw the dagger, it goes into one of the mouths that is open, and it starts chewing the dagger. But it takes the damage.
3 points, you bastard. And I turn on my heel and I say, and the rest is up to you, Bruce. And I give him Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, nice.
I'm running out of places to make notes for this.
So I want to move back. Boop, boop, boop.
The furthest you can move back is there.
Oh, really?
As your feet get really sticky once you entered in this square.
Ew.
And then when you step out, you feel the ground underneath you back to normal.
Okay.
All right.
And I think, that's my turn.
All right.
Okay. After that will be the creature in agony and pain as he keeps being attacked from everywhere, and he's actually not hitting anyone for any damage, just out of character. He's angry and he's unsure what to do. He will do this first for no reason. He will roll a d6 and no one knows why. And as he does, he will look back and look at all the foes in front of him, and he will spit once more this lump of weird glob just between Bryn and Bruce. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw. You have advantage again, Bruce.
Yippee! I might need it.
Can I use inspiration?
Yeah. How many you have left after this?
Remember, you are blessed, so you can use a D4.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to use the D4 as well. So the best I'm going to get is 12.
I'm going to roll it just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, best I've got is 12.
All right. As this, Bruce, you are fine. Once more, you are super fast and you manage to move out of the way in time. But to you, Bruce, this globe explodes into your face, and this bright flash of light makes you blinded until the end of your next turn.
Wait, Bruce does? I thought
Bryn.
I thought
I mean,
Bryn.
Bryn, my apologies. Sorry. I
Okay.
said Bruce. I mean Bryn.
With-
You're
after-
fine. You don't take anything.
After it misses Bruce just kind of laughs and spits out.
And then as you are blind, he will try to bite you at advantage.
Fair enough. What
Let's roll
does the
twice.
blind condition do?
So you so attacks against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage to attack.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much, as far
Alright.
as I remember off the top of my head. Yeah, you fail checks involving sight as well. And as the creature hits you with advantage, this time you see 3 of the mouths try to bite you all at one, and you take 17 points of piercing damage as he hits you.
Ooh. First blood.
Yes,
That's close.
as he hits you, you feel like his mouth is so strong, and he tries to throw you on the floor. I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Okay, let's hope this works.
And it's like you see it, all of you, like he's trying to chew his head and put him on the floor down.
Canned
All
food.
right. Yeah, roll a d4. You
D4?
have bless. Yeah.
15.
Wow. Okay. And you are successful thanks to Aki's bless. You are actually okay, and you managed to stay without being thrown on the floor. Okay, and that will be it for the creature.
Okay.
Actually, 1 second. It will not be it. The creature will move, bam, like that, and get closer. And slowly, kind of, you see that his form can adjust itself around you, so in a way that he's entering your space completely, and that will be his turn. Its turn. Sorry.
So is it able to move into the spaces that we occupy?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because he's
squidgy.
amorphous form.
Okay. Aki, having seen the success with which he managed to fire his last chromatic orb, but unwilling to part with another one at that level because he doesn't trust it again, we'll try and cast the same, but just at first level this time, since things seem to be getting to be an easier target. So, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Nice. And sticking with the fire damage, I'm guessing we're going to get this weird table again.
Oh wow.
20 points of fire damage.
Wow, amazing. Very nice. The creature screams as you see charcoal parts of his body.
Good.
Nice.
All Aki can think to do at that point is just start screaming in Draconic at him. The fan, and jävligt ragkicken and sleep and get fan. And hoping it'll just fuck, why won't this thing fucking die? And his,
I'm trying.
And as you hit this
And-
creature, you see it shrink once again as well.
ooh.
Yeah.
Can I make some sort of perception check to see if I understand that? Or would that be an action to?
No, what do you mean? Why it's shrinking?
Yeah, that my what I just did actually affected the scale of what we're fighting.
What you saw, I'll tell you, as free, is what you saw is when you hit it, a lot of the mass that it is flew away from it and almost like stopped moving and died. So itself looks like the more you're hitting and the more you're kind of taking it away in pieces, it's kind of making it shrink. The damage that you caused seemed effective, but it doesn't seem like it's recoiling in fear. So it's working, but no, it doesn't seem like it's doing additional damage to it.
Okay. Having now spent all of my sorcery points, as a No, I'm going to leave my turn there.
Alright. And as you end your turn, Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay, I think as like the spit kind of goes over my eyes, I'm just gonna like kind of put my arm over my face and then remove it. And as an action, I'm going to activate Radiant Soul.
Nice. How is that
Um,
look when you do that?
well, reading the description, as I sort of move my arm, there's a not really like the ooze that you'd think we're covering is starting to like just burn away as my eyes start to like just go fully like sort of yellow and gold, just like as and divine as wings sprout from my back and give me a flying speed,
Amazing.
and instinctually, they'll just start flap and lift me up about 10 feet.
Okay.
Alright. So, first what I'm going to describe to you, and what the rest of you see, is yes, you see the glowing eyes, but you see these wings shred through the armor behind, just out of his armor, and begin just trying to fly away. But before you do fly away and try to get away, make a strength saving throw.
God damn it, I was hoping to avoid that. I was hoping to avoid that. That's why I flavoured it. That's a 15.
15 is more than enough. You got it. You managed to fly away.
Wisdom?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so I only fly about 10 feet up to the point where I can, like, escape, like, so I'm not, like, being touched by the ooze.
Yep. You fly up 10 feet. The voices are drowned by this kind of radiant feeling and power that you feel within you. What would you like to do?
Actually, you're.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, I was just kind of just doing this entire turn for flavour because I realised lay on hands is an action. So I'm not going to heal myself. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of preparing.
So the wings is action?
Yeah, the wings are the action, so I'm just kind of floating up, like sort of instinctually. It kind of looks like I have no idea what I'm doing. Because this is the first time it happened, and I also believe that means I'm no longer
blinded.
Blinded.
I was
because
checking.
That's the end of my turn.
I was checking that. Just want to make sure it's at the end of the creature's turn.
No, but
so
does the radiant soul give?
No, I actually thought so
It was,
too.
it was literally,
so I was checking
it was literally just for flavour. I was just saying that.
Okay. Well, you're still blinded.
Did you say the wings are spectral, or the wings physically burst through the armor?
I think the spectral.
Are they spectral?
That's up to you. That's up to you, actually, Bryn. You can choose them to be however you want. It says spectral, but it's up to you.
Yeah.
They say incorporeal, so I'm guessing they're sort of just like somewhat.
If you want them to look like angel wings, you can too.
Yeah, why not?
Angel wings?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So you see him break through the armor, and they're just there. He's just flying. It doesn't reduce your armor. Don't worry. It's just for flavor.
that was actually the basis for my question.
Yes, it's magic. just accept it.
Yeah,
it's magic.
All right. And if that's the end of your turn, Mogo, the top of the round, it is your turn again. Give me a strength and wisdom saving throw.
Right, before I forget again. I'm still blessed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's something. That's a 18, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you are able to move.
And
you come
wisdom.
out of the mug. Where is I away? Will be ours.
Okay.
And this time,
19.
actually, this time, as you concentrate on the voices and you think of your training and how you've been told to focus on your target and all these things, and you're able to overcome it, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move in range.
You were already in range when you were there, but if you want to go in closer, that's perfectly fine as well.
Oh, going closer. Can I, as an arm strike, try to grab one of the smaller tentacles and rip it.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
You flavor it like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do
Okay.
you intend to actually grapple in the creature?
No. Just
To
if
do
I
damage?
see like
yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So yeah, you can
one of the
rip a
tentacles,
tentacle.
I just try to rip it off.
Yeah, nice.
And unarmed strike. That's not good.
You got bless. You got bless.
Yeah, you go bless.
That's a 10.
As you try to squeeze the tentacle and grab it, it's so slimy and it kind of moves back and you are unable to catch it.
Okay. With I will use my bonus action to unarmed strike again, and I'll while spinning, doing a spinning kick, I'll say, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to need you to respect distances."
It tries to engulf you as you say that. But yeah, you gotta be 4 as
16
well.
Plus 1, 17.
Yeah, this time you are successful and you do punch it through.
I'll make him do a strength saving throw of being pushed 15 feet from me.
Alright, amazing. Okay, so the creature will try as you using your training and try to get into this creature. Unfortunately, the creature is too strong and you are trying, but out of game, he succeeds.
Okay, I turn in guard pose, and I had my turn.
Oh, damage. Do the damage though.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am an idiot.
Oh, nice. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Cool. Amazing.
Okay. All right. And Morkor, as you strike it with your, well, you don't strike it, but you kick it. It is Grey. Your turn. You break out of this thing, but you still realize that the voices in your head and your foot is still stuck, and you're just finding it so difficult. Please make me a strength and wisdom saving throw. I feel sorry for Grey. He hasn't managed to do anything.
I know. He hasn't done anything yet.
I
I'm
also
sorry.
feel so sorry.
Oh, come
Oh, no! Oh!
It doesn't mean anything.
Okay. Well, you're stuck, but the voices.
The D4 wouldn't make a difference at that point. Is that how bad that was?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
However,
sorry.
yeah, the voices you get, it tries to go into your head this time, but you manage to just clutch onto the behemoth symbol and you break away from the noise. And this time you focus on the creature in front of you, your whips in hand. What would you like to do?
Hold on a second. How far away is this thing from me? Let's find out.
10 feet?
You'd be able to
Yeah,
hit
you
it,
can
actually.
you can hit it. It's only
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah, hit Bruce.
Are you gonna?
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Bruce. Yeah.
Bruce.
Don't roll a natural 1, otherwise you're hitting me.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely happening.
How the fuck do I can't get rid
D4's
of
on
the
top of
dis-
these two.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. I swear to God, if I don't hit.
Come on,
Okay.
Trevor Belmont, I'm Grey.
Does it look like Indiana Jones or does it look more like a dominatrix? That's the question.
Trevor Belmont, come on. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
No,
Dominatrix, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Funny.
Yeah. Oh nice.
6.
Yeah, as you first of all don't hit, but then with the second time you whip it even harder, and this time it goes across in one of the faces. And
Is
you
it
take...
sneak attack because my friends are fighting with it?
Yeah.
So it's
you-
10.
10 points of damage.
Amazing, and you inflict 10 points of damage.
First
Cool.
blood to Grey.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, after making
1 hour
that
and a
hit,
half into the combat.
after making that hit, can I just do something real quick? Can I say something?
Of course.
I'm just gonna look at my hand and think back to when I talked to Tiamat, and that's all I want to say right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just hear a little roar in your mouth as you think of Tiamat and the hand.
All right. At the end of your turn, Bruce, or Bruce, I should be saying, it is your turn.
Yes, I really do appreciate you remembered that. So
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. It's just my English. It's
listen,
very
I'm
hard
not
for me
going to hold anyone to account for that. I know it's something you've guys a lot to remember. So, well, first of all, this foe is a bit sticky. Hang on 1 second.
That's not.
I've rolled so
Ooh.
shit for strength saves. I'm so glad I've been doing an advantage.
Yeah, you're
And-
amazing.
Excuse me, Steel. Could you do something about the voices in my head? Oh shit, that was an advantage. I apologize. I should not have done that. Should I re-roll that at normal?
We'll take the first roll 10, but you have a bless, so.
You know what? That is a good point.
Rolls a 4.
I need that 4. I need that 4. I need that 4. I need that 4. I need that. Yes!
Oh, all right.
Vampire right now.
That's fucking amazing. As the voices kind of enter your mind once more, you hear the voice, the raw steel, and the creature kind of moves back for a second.
Yeah,
You
that's
like to
right. That's right. Steel, forever missed. And I'm going to attack recklessly again with my
okay.
maul.
Amazing.
That's a 23. It's 18 hit
Yeah.
points of damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. You keep hitting the creature, and this time it's screaming, but not in anything else but agony.
Bruce laughs and hey, you missed a bit, and I throw another piece back at him.
And as you do, and you take another chunk away, you see it shrink one more time. All right. You gonna stay
Who's a
there?
little baby now.
I don't need to get any closer at the minute, so yeah, because it's just there.
All right. At the end of your turn, Dorothy, it is your turn. You see the creature begin to shrink, and you see the under you, there was this kind of tendrils and ickiness that was trying to crawl onto you. But as it shrinks, it recoils back, and you are safe. You do not need to make any saves.
Is Gray also safe now?
You are unsure.
No, I mean if I'm looking at him, does he?
He seems to
have
be
tendrils?
struggling, trying to lift his foot, but he seems to out of it, and you've seen him attack with his whips. So you see that he's not affected by whatever this voices that are around.
Can I shout to him?
Mhm.
Hey, you want me to get you out of there?
I'm just gonna kind of ignore Dorothy at this moment.
Okay.
I'm just angry.
Impossible! I walk up to him.
Okay.
Are you dead?
she attacks Gray, not the monster.
20 feet.
Oh wow!
He's actually coming to yell at me.
It's gonna be slapping you so hard.
I grab him and I drag him back.
Alright, it's an action to grab him. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Oh
You get dragged back 5 feet.
Okay.
Again, I'm just gonna stand there really angry like this. Just
It's back.
You focus. You focus.
And as you take him out of the area, Dorothy, for a second, as you get closer and closer, you hear the voices on the ground. And once you move him out, you realize that you cannot hear the voices from there anymore. Or the ground seems to be much more sturdy now.
Good. Everything all right, dear? I still grab him firmly by the shoulders because I see that he's just staring at his little trinket thing.
nothing's all right now. Let's just focus on killing this thing and getting done with this.
I 100% agree. Now you go forth and do that, darling, will ya? And I give him a bardic inspiration too.
Alright. You get D6 that you may use on your turn for pretty much anything above from damage.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dorothy? That's all? Alright, at the end of your turn, it is the gibbering mouth's turn.
The creature moves right in between all of you and all his mouths, and eyes go crazy, and he will try to see if he can blind someone else. All right, and he will
Anyone.
look. He will look around to see who could be more effective with, and as he.
Oh no.
Bruce yells, "Look at me!"
Yeah, and he just kind of like seeing how much damage and everything, and he cannot make you blind. He looks at the girl and that other guy who keeps hitting him with the whip, and he spits a blob towards both of you direction. I need Dorothy and Gray to make a dexterity saving throw as this piece
Sorry.
of red
I'm good
Sorry, I
at
tried.
goo goes in
16.
your direction. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
these. Ooh.
All right.
My
Can
dragon.
I can I say that, like, with my 16, can I say I shoved Dorothy back?
Yeah, you shout to Dorothy back, but you realize at this point that this piece of goo is stuck to her eyes and she's completely blinded.
No. Like, I want to take the hit for Dorothy. Can I, like, shove her and I'm going to take the hit?
Oh, so you want to go blind?
I will say roll a fate roll.
Hmm.
If you're successful, you can do it. Choose high or low.
Use a reaction.
Hi. Hi.
All right.
It's high.
As just like a gentleman, Gray kind of goes in the way Dorothy on the last second, and the thing stuck on his face instead. And then, as he does, I need you to make. Actually, no, it's nothing else, is it?
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you just blind it for now.
It's a xenomorph action.
Yeah. Why is
It's a face
Dorothy
hugger.
going? She's moving. What do you mean? Move back.
She got.
Why?
No, I moved her back. It's alright. She got shoved in it.
Yeah, I wanted to shove her, like movie style, tackle her out of the way and then, like, get hit.
So you're blind now.
All right.
Yep, I am.
Okay, amazing. And then he will look at you and your bear, Bruce, and he will try to attack you at advantage with a
Yep.
bite once more.
Absolutely.
All right, and he hits you as he bites you. And for a second, you feel trapped on his mouth. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I rather like them. I bet I'll hate this one though. 25.
Wow, amazing. You managed to not to be prone or anything, but you do take 17 points of piercing damage as his teeth stuck into your flesh.
Okay, so that is
8.
8 or 9 hit points of damage. How are we calculating it? 8?
15. So it's always, 17. So always, always low. So that will
8.
be 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Bryn's thing work, or is he too far away because he's flying now?
He's 10 feet up, so he's too far away.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
just double checking.
And then the creature will keep moving. Actually, no, he will not, because then he will leave the reach of Morkor, so he will stay there. All right, and that will be it.
Alright, after the creature's turn, it's in terror and screaming. The voices get louder to those people that can hear it. Aki, it is your turn. Aki, Bryn,
Yeah.
you are no longer blinded either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Bryn is no longer around.
Just seeing that this is not happening. We're not killing it. It's getting smaller and it's actually doing more damage. Aki moves up into the center, right in front of it, and will just do the most damage he possibly can again. So he's going back to second level chromatic orb with his almost his final spell slot to just try and finish it.
Right.
And as it's glowing down his chest and down his hands, he's just muttering to himself because he just can't believe that this isn't fucking working and it's everything he's got. And minorly emasculated by Bryn earlier on in the amount of damage he managed to do.
So another whisper ball is coming your way.
Another whisper ball. So I guess it's even more apt while he's muttering to it as he's trying to actually force it into being more powerful than it actually is. Yeah,
I'm holding this for
That
luck.
sounds pretty
Yeah.
freaky. Whisper ball, your way comes. It's
you're
like,
young.
oh.
You're not slim to fit.
Oh!
26, nat 20.
Wow!
I cannot believe that happened.
Oh my god!
Yeah, your whisper ball goes right on his biggest mouth.
So I don't know if this will double.
It would, I
by,
think, if you click it. Yeah.
but if I just click it. Okay, so 4d8 doubled, and let's see what that looks like. And it will be this table again.
Did it?
5. I don't know if it did.
Well,
Seconds.
It says crit.
yeah, it did.
Yeah. Let's check one second because it's a
It
bit
says-
confused. Yeah, it's got plus 10, you know? So it's a plus 10, right?
No,
There.
it is. Yeah, plus
So-
10 as well, so 13.
Yeah. So to us it will be 13, and then to everything else is plus 10. I don't know why. So,
No,
yeah.
no. It's. Do you want to double? Did you want to double the die, or did you? Because what it does, it's basically re-rolls another 4d8 when it does that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So what,
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah.
is showing here is
Yeah.
21 fire damage.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
is that,
So-
Oh,
is it
sorry, I'm
21
reading-
or is it
Yeah. So it's 21. So it would be double 21. So 42.
42 fire damage.
Okay.
Amazing.
And as you begin charging this energy up to send it forward, everyone else, you begin to look around and you see Aki preparing to do this powerful force, and you realize that this is probably going to destroy this creature. And
How much damage is it? Sorry?
42 points of damage.
Okay.
And as the
All right,
camera
so
begins rotating around,
it's still okay though.
what?
After that, it will be still okay though.
What are you talking about? Oh, I'm reading someone else's damage.
Yeah. Because look, it still go just yeah. Sorry.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Boom.
It's still alive?
It looks it looks almost
Barely.
adorable now. Let's kill it.
So sorry,
You hear the
Aki.
voices are going lower, like.
So from the relative cam before the true to his name flamethrower flies across the room. I can't believe that didn't work. Actually gobsmacked. It's just screaming at it. Die!
Oh no.
But you do see the creature turn smaller.
Yeah,
But
it
that
looks-
is all the second level spell slots gone.
Alright.
No.
Are Bruce, Morker, and Bryn just covered in the gore of this thing right now? We're just, like,
Probably.
we're just the same color as it, surely.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
it's red. It's like when you get like this kind of red, like viscera, that kind of color, like.
More correct, red stripes now is just all red.
To
Alright.
hide the blood.
His white hair is red. Okay. Aki, is there anything you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is
I
my
mean,
entire
That
turn.
was totally
Alright. Bryn, you're up.
Oops. Sorry.
Seeing that I'm now like back up, I'm noticing I'm in the air and thinking it's got hold of me,
Mm-hmm.
not realizing what is happening, and I think I'm just gonna try and go in for an attack. I think I'm gonna move in, like kind of go down about 5 feet. So I'm still hovering about 5 feet in the air, I guess.
Yep, that's
Okay.
I go
perfect.
in
Yeah.
and just swing with the axe, just try and like hit it in it at the top of the head.
Alright.
So,
Make me a wisdom
um,
saving throw first, though.
Oh, sorry. I did.
Oh, that definitely hits. Let's see.
17.
And that's more than enough.
Yeah,
Alright. Roll
amazing.
damage.
Right. So that is 5. That's 10 points plus 3 for Radiant Soul. So that's 13 damage.
Alright.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, let's try this again. As you raise your axe and you hit it this time, you all begin to look at each other and you know the creature's about to die. The camera begins rotating around and this tells everyone how do you all want to end this. And we'll start with Bryn's going to take the final strike. Morko, how do you help with this final? You can do anything you want, guys, to kind of initiate how to end this creature. So, go ahead, Morko first.
Okay, I had an idea. Now, though, I want to cope with Bruce. So my idea was to, try to hit him again. And because I can try to throw it 15 feet, I wanted to crash it into the boxes that are on the other side.
All right.
Now though, because I want Bruce to have his fun, of course.
I've got an idea. Don't worry.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna try and punch it and send him towards, which is still towards Bruce, but I'm going to warn him with Bruce, catch this!
Yeah.
And
So
try to warn him.
it just happens. It's
fine.
just
Okay.
for flavor. So you do it.
Okay. I do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the creature moves back as you alert your friend, and
I with both fists.
As you do that, and I'm assuming it'll just say it comes closer to Bruce. He just sort of charges at it and tackles it with his shoulders, knocking it back towards the boxes.
The box crackles and breaks as you push it into there. Gray, your blindness disappears and you see this creature is trying to kind of tussle and struggle against Bruce's might. What would you like to do? You can do anything you want, so don't worry about space and thing.
I'm just gonna take my my favorite whip and just take another crack at it. Or actually, I'm gonna take both my whips and just I'm just gonna continuously just try and lash at it,
All right.
out of anger and frustration.
You reel back, both whips at the same time, and you see it hit, and you see one of the eyes just pop, flying in slow motion in the air. Dorothy, what would you like to do?
I would actually like to, before Gray attacks, wanted to have taken out a tissue paper and just said, "Oh my God, thank you so much, darling. I'm so sorry. Let me remove this." And just clean the swab and daub from it.
Stop touching. It's fine.
Okay, now you're looking good again.
I'm busy, woman.
Off you go.
And then he
Make
just
me a sandwich.
does the whip thing.
Oh no.
I overheard that on purpose. Now. What was that? No. So yeah, that's my cool group action.
No
Take
problem.
away-
Take away, Aki. What would you like to do?
Having spent as many spell slots as he just has, or as cast that much more than he ever has in any other fight, walks up to the edge, sits down on it, casts Spectral Hand, gives it the finger, and shoots one fireball at it out the end of its Just
the
so
creature
happy,
is instinctive.
so
He doesn't
happy
see
it's
it.
gone.
He just hits it right away.
As you hit this creature and it begins to, Bruce, it tries to escape from you, begin to kind of cling onto the wall, it starts slapping up and going away, trying to escape. Bryn,
Oh no, you don't.
this is your turn. Your final kill. How would you like to do this?
Well, as everything goes on around him, I'm just kind of just following it as much as possible. And you know, in the Lego Star Wars games, when you do the double jump with Jedi characters and then slam down,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of drop the wings and just strike it, or just kind of basically drop, just stop flying and just strike it down and just smack it into the ground and just hit, just stab, just make it so the axe is actually just stuck in the ground where the goo is, as it just dissipates and turns into a blood.
And as you hit it and stab it down, you see the creature recoiling for a little bit under your axe before it kind of slumps and just turns into this muck of goo. And as you do, and you all stand up, silence once again reaches your ears as the noises of this creature dies away, and you're all surrounded in the ichor and blood of this whatever creature this was. But you are successful. Unfortunately, not saving those that were taken already, but stopping what this creature would have taken if it had not been found. And as you all look amongst each other, we will go and take a break.
Oh, thank you.
Well done, everyone.
Damn.
Well done, everyone. A tough
Victory
fight.
dance.
So for you guys out there,
Bren was
thank you.
fucking-
We will be back in about 15 minutes, and we'll continue the story from there. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
See you
yeah.
in a bit.
See you sure. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Rollers of Fate.
Yay.
The
Welcome
party
back.
have just defeated the jabroni mouther.
From Gibraltar, yeah? It's a Gibraltar.
Wrestling
From
lingo.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, and you all find yourself in this barn. Like I said, it's all become really quiet, and there's chunks and pieces of eyes and mouths pretty much everywhere. I'll leave it to you guys.
I'll strut to where the monster's remains are and look for my staff.
Hmm.
And while he does that, I want to go check out these crates.
All right. As you walk up and try to search for your staff, you do see it, but you see it in pieces. It is broken.
Well,
The same thing, Dorothy. You see your dagger, but you only see the hilt of it. The metal has been devoured.
well, time to find a new one, I guess.
Everyone, that was
I-
amazing, though. Apart from the weaponry being destroyed, you were all so incredibly strong. I didn't even anticipate you having this kind of power. I mean, Bruce just grew a spectral bear out of himself, and Bryn just turned into an angel, something.
What?
And this
What are you talking
fireball,
about?
Aki, I've never seen it that big before.
Wait,
Can I roll something to figure out what Bryn is?
yeah, I'd also like to know.
What's it?
You guys
What?
can make
Investigation.
what's a religion check.
Fuck.
Dorothy, what are you talking? Why? What are these? What? How long
15.
have these been here?
What?
What are these?
Bren, you were flying. Did you not know that?
Yeah, with a 15 gray, just so the conversation makes sense, you will figure out that he's some kind of celestial race of people, but Bruce, you will be unsure. You will
I'm
think
not
he's an
gonna-
angel, probably.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
tell him.
Well, on your back. Are they still there?
You begin to see the wings itself begin to recoil back into his back, and you see the two kind of gaps that it had broken through his armor as well.
I thought the thing had hold of me. That's why I was in the air before I hit it last.
Now,
I thought it had hold of me.
Bryn, you grew these transparent wings and you flew.
Uh,
What are you?
That's never happened before.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That has never happened.
Does it
I-
Wasn't on purpose.
No.
Are
Did
his
I-
wings still out, or are they gone?
They are gone now. He's
Oh.
descended.
Did
onto the
it?
floor.
Did it hurt?
I mean, kind of, but I think I had just been splashed with that ooze, and then I just started to feel like I don't know, something just kind of happened. This is all kind of new to me.
Did you not see anything when you were flying
Uh,
up there?
Not really. Just kind of entered a bit of a sort of zoned out, sort of like Brucey Boy does. Just
I
kind
don't-
of spaced
I
out.
I don't spice out when I lose my rag. It's part of how I fight.
I don't know what happened. I think I may need to sit down for a bit.
Well, we can always ask the folk at Candlekeep, I suppose. They've got lots of information.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Wait. Is there still is there a pile of bodies from where that thing was?
Yeah, you wanted to see what's in the crate. When you break through
Yeah.
the crate, you see that it is rotten vegetable and fruits as well. And you also see there's a sign actually. It's in a wooden crate, and on it's stamped hard buckler, like it's from that place. A place called Hard Buckler.
I'll take it and just toss it on the floor so everyone can see it. What do you all make of this?
Do you think that whatever created this thing came from here? I mean, we've not explored the rest of the village. Still another half of it to go through.
I wonder if this was the only one of them, or if there are others.
We kind of spent our load on against that thing.
Yeah. So, awkward question. We haven't seen any people, and that thing's definitely a lot of people.
Oh no! You don't mean?
Yeah.
At this point, I think it's an assurance.
Oh, fuck!
Somewhere in there.
Can we try to see if we can find the body of
Everyone, look for an eye patch.
Make an investigation or a perception check, please.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Gray sees it immediately.
That's the thief.
19. Actually, can I also ask, while this is happening, can we potentially take a short rest?
You may. Yes, you may. Yes, you can do that. You don't hear anything or anyone approaching or anything like that. You can make a short rest. Gray, immediately as you think about the eye patch, or who mentioned the eye patch? Sorry?
Dorothy did.
I think David did.
David, yeah.
You spot it immediately. There is one eye, well, somewhat partial face with an eye patch there, just slumped on the ground. It just looks like a piece of flesh in the eye patch there.
I'll pick it up.
Oh, you do.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pick it up, walk up to Bruce, slap it near his arms onto his chest, and say, "Well, I think this is it."
We shall be Alva then. What's left of her.
This isn't going to be one of those kill the messenger kind of things again, is it?
It very nearly was last time, wasn't it?
Gray, as you slap it on his chest and you kind of move away, you see that there is actually some sort of inside of the patch itself. It's got some sort of kind of symbol, like a arcane symbol.
Can I just take the eye patch and just kind of hold it like this? Huh. Which one of you is familiar with this kind of magic?
Scoot on up.
Hopefully one of us.
Let's have a look.
Do any of us make anything of this?
First looking at it, it looks like a normal eye patch, and when he turns it over and he sees it, it does have some sort of arcane runic writing on it. Perhaps the patch itself is magical in some way. You could ascertain that from looking at it.
If anyone has an owl feather by now, I think I could make us a little more insightful on this item.
I think it could be magical.
I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah?
What happens?
Alright. As you put it on, give me one moment.
Oh, this is kind of wet.
Is the owl feather a part of your components for a spell, Dorothy?
Yeah, and last time we said, because I forgot that I could circumvent that with the spell casting focus, because I slept on that, we kept it mandatory.
Only because she lost it, because it was taken from her by Bashim's little ferret.
And which spell does that allow you to cast?
Identify.
Let's say that you have a tiny piece of it, that it will be enough, because you have a components pouch as part of your being an arcane user, so we don't want to be too mean. So you will have a tiny piece. It wouldn't be a feather, but it will be like a fragment of it.
Like a sliver of a down.
Yeah, like a broken, like the tip of the feather that is the plastic, the kind of like a harder part that is not with the feathers itself. If Mo is okay with it.
DM mercy Cisco has given you.
I don't need mercy if you don't want to.
Oh, because it's in theory, we don't want to be too mean,
Dorothy is a strong, independent woman.
Yeah, you will have things.
Doesn't need no mercy.
Okay, no, I'm fine with it. I don't mind. I was just doing it for fun anyway, so.
And can I do something as well?
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've taken my short rest, I've got my Channel Divinity badge.
Correct.
I'd like to use it to one second, to harness divine power and gain a spell slot back.
Okay.
All right, amazing.
Give me 1
So,
second. Gray. My game has. Oh, there we go. You will now see it in Roll20 in your journal. Get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Do you see it?
Yes, I do. Oh.
Let me guess. You can't see out of one eye anymore.
Hey, that was funny.
As you do wear it, you actually can see through the eye patch itself. On the other side, people, it's just dark. But for you, you can actually see through.
Oh, I'm gonna put the eye patch over my eye. Well, hey, Aki, do me a favor. Put your hand behind your back and, a number 1 through 5. I'll guess it.
Okay?
Do you have is your finger behind your back?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing?
Am I allowed to roll to guess how many fingers he has behind his back?
That would be an insight, not perception, because you can't see through him. So
This is you trying to
Fuck!
convince me it's a magic eye patch.
But you could
was so-
flog it and roll it without him knowing. So he might think that is the eye patch what you're using if you're successful. So make an insight check if you want, but it won't be advantage. So.
That's fine. I'm still gonna do this to try and impress him. Wait. Is it
Let's
it
do
3?
something. Say
Use
right.
the inspiration.
Think of a number, Aki, from 1
Wait,
to 10.
can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
You see, this is why I don't believe in magic
I
tricks.
ne-
It's all
I
rubbish.
never-
It's all rubbish.
I ne-
Let's just see a
I never-
fireball coming at me. It's not real, okay?
Can I use my bardic inspiration that I got?
Sure, of course. Go for it.
So just reroll or what?
Just
Or
use
+6?
where is it? Your birthday? D8 or
D6.
D6?
D6.
D6, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Oh! 5.
All right. So you can guess a number from 1 to 10 and say it aloud. And Aki, if you
it's 1 through
think of
5. I
that,
thought.
pretty much.
No, he's putting both hands behind his back.
Yeah, he's got
Oh, I
both
thought.
hands.
It's a 7, isn't it? So close.
So close.
It's a borderline magic eye patch.
I just feel a little bit more, I feel like
Distinguished.
I feel like I could find stuff better with this on, if that makes sense. Like, I know I can't see, or I shouldn't be able to, but it's like I can see better with it on.
Well, if that's the case, we need to check out the rest of this village. Do you think you could
It
lead
could-
the way?
Yeah, of course. Let me just light up a torch.
Well, can I have a quick dig through what is that? It could well just be bales of hay in the top right corner.
It is.
Ah, okay. And a trough of water, I guess, is the other thing.
That is.
Okay.
Wait,
Not
what
worth
can-
digging about.
What condition is the hay?
The hay itself, it's outside. You think, oh, this is good condition hay, but as you kind of look, you see it all being kind of rotten and wet from the inside. Before it's from the outside, it looks kind of normal.
Yeah, well, never mind.
Okay. Eye patches first, I guess. Are we going through the little gap to the south of this room, or do you want to go back out the way we came?
I'm going this way.
I would like
See
to go this way. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, can I have a torch? I'll take this torch. No, I can't take that torch. I can't.
I
take
do
that
not
torch.
need a torch. I can see in the dark. Wait a second. Dorothy, I know I'm covered in gore and viscera and all sorts of nastiness, but it is still muddy outside. Do you require a lift?
Yeah, well, thank you for that offering, but it's all downhill at this point. I have no way of recovering anyway, so I'll just walk. But thanks.
Never mind, never mind. You can come into my strong arms whenever you want in the future. And he winks, then walks away.
Wow, the tables have turned.
Do you think we should split up into a team of 2 to search?
Yeah, fucking damn it, my torch.
I am feel reasonably sure that with that thing dead, it's a bit safer. What's the atmosphere of the place now? Because it was very ominous before.
After destroying the creature, you all feel a sense of accomplishment and a sense of you feel like what you've killed has taken away that kind of.
Gray has been yeeted out of existence.
Easy was yeeted.
Where did I go?
I put him back. You feel like you've the dread that you were feeling has subsided. So for you all, you feel like you can take on anything. So you're kind of the vigor, and you're hyped up quite a lot.
I was asking, what is the village like now?
Yeah, I'm getting there. As you guys kind of step out and you try to listen in, you do somewhat hear the sound of a donkey, perhaps a neigh of a horse in a distance, and you begin to hear the sounds of and you also hear the sound of crickets, like insects starting to in the middle of the night and stuff like that. So the sound of the wilderness seems to be coming back slowly as well.
That seems a good sign.
Excellent. Aki, could you do me a favour? Could you cast that thaumaturgy, what's it called, on me, please?
Thaumaturgy?
That's the one.
What?
Just trust me.
Am I able to cast it without knowing exactly what I'm doing?
Well, thaumaturgy does a few things, so I don't know what you want.
Exactly. Well, without actually asking, Aki casts a very large fart noise on Bruce.
This is why I don't like magic. Make me voice louder, please.
See. Ask and you shall receive. And yeah, we'll cast thaumaturgy on Bruce.
Bruce will bellow out to anyone who can hear, and I'm not going to shout because it's not fair on everyone, and my missus is now enjoying her very, very, very late tea. If anyone is still alive, in which way you can come out now, we've killed the monster. Please.
As you shout this out, and you say this, there's no response of any human or anyone around. But you do hear the sound of a carriage and horses moving towards you from down south.
Yeah.
Before they stop in front of you.
There's me girl, and there's me boys, and he sort of ruffles the two horses, and the 3 horses and the donkey.
They seem to be fine.
They do. Oh, this is really good. Sorry, boys and girls, I wasn't able to get you any hay. It was a bit rotten.
Can you ask them if they have seen anything by the time we were away?
I shall try, and I will ritual cast talk to animals, and I will talk to. I'm going to talk to the stallion first. Hey,
why doesn't that surprise me?
I don't know. I just thought that maybe he's most likely to see something, being the tallest, and no ulterior motive whatsoever. Cisco.
I'm joking. I know.
Hey, big fella, you seen anything around here?
It's too dark.
Never mind then. So I take it Johnny and Craig wouldn't have seen anything as well.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, didn't think so. Oh, my girl.
Did I see anything? No.
Yeah, sorry, saw nothing.
That's, I guess, comforting.
Just so you know, for anyone who might not have realised that Bruce's mannerisms and voice have changed significantly. He's walking far more purposefully, the voice is different because I know Matt, you were asking about this before, so Walker will have easily noticed this.
Yeah, but he won't address it now because he's still pretty tense about it, about this entire place.
Nay bother.
So,
Gray just doesn't care.
did we see any buildings we haven't investigated yet?
Yeah, what I'll tell you guys is that as you kind of move along this village itself, you do find 2 more buildings. The first one itself, you see it to be a long, kind of rectangular building, and as you kind of step up, you see on the top, it says orphanage. And as you step through, the door is already broken down. I'll point out where it is. And as you go through inside, you see beds have been tossed all around, and the back of the building has already been destroyed. Same thing, Morcor. It has been destroyed from outside and in, and beds have been dragged out as well. And you also see multiple kind of, again, hand marks. This time, like 6, 7 of them being dragged and slowly across around before they disappear and turn into like slush in the mud itself.
Oh my!
Are there
I think we know what happened to
any
this lot,
traces of surviving kids in this orphanage at all, like that Gray could find?
You look around, but there's nothing. There's no.
Is there any drawings or anything that I can use to remember the kids by, or like that I could try and find for to mark a grave?
Plenty of drawings of kids. You also see a kid had drawn a picture of loads of kids, another woman, and a woman with an eye patch as well, standing next to each other.
Yeah. And you find like a little rag doll that is like a rabbit, but one of his ears is missing.
I'll take the ragdoll rabbit and stuff it in my pack.
No luck then, Gray.
Kleptomania, I swear.
Yeah.
As you follow along the path and you look around there, you also find another building, which is over here, down south. And you pass a well as well, which is here.
As we go past, I'd like to take a look in the well.
Oh, I can't grab my torch.
As you look at, where's your torch?
Oh, it's right there. It's fine.
Yep. Okay. As you look down and you kind of shine the torch, you do see a lot of kind of shimmering of what perhaps it would be some sort of coins. Perhaps kids may have made wishes in this, thrown a few coppers or silvers down there. Not that many, but apart from that, the water itself looks a little stagnant, but fairly clean, so you can see the reflection of the coins.
Yeah, so we can see the bottom, right? Because we see the coins. So.
Yeah.
How deep is it?
The well itself maybe goes down about 30-40 feet.
And do I notice any like similar scratch marks from like the different sceneries, like places where we found them, basically in all the houses that have been broken?
No, you don't see any of that. You do see something kind of like a cloth down there. Make a perception check, whoever's looking down there.
Okay.
Perception.
Check it out.
Roll a 1.
I'm gonna.
Walker's too short, he can't see over the wall of the well.
I'm gonna use one of the charges.
Fuck you.
All right.
18. I'll take 18.
All right, Dorothy and Gray, you both look down, and as you because it's really dark, the light of the fire is not getting all the way down. You do see the reflection of the coins and stuff, but then you do see this kind of thick part of it kind of floating at the edge, and it kind of rotates slightly, and you realize that's a body.
Does it look like a kid's body or an adult?
Gray, you can't tell. Dorothy, it looks like a kid's body.
Not knowing if it's a kid body, can I just jump right in? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just panicking because I want to find at least one surviving kid.
You want to just jump straight into the well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give me a
I
dexterity
think jumping
saving
down, I
throw.
want to say, I think it's a kid's body. Just
What'd you
as
say?
background noise. I think it's a kid's body.
As he's
Yeah.
jumping, wait, Gray, hold on, we'll touch some rope right. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, everybody's like, oh, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
No,
well.
I gotta find one surviving kid. That's all I want to do. You said what? What kind of
Dex
roll?
saving throw, please.
Dex saving? Oh. 10.
All right. With the 10, you go down, and as you land into the water, you realize the water is not as deep as you expected it to be, and you land very awkwardly on your foot. You take 4 points of damage,
Wow, all the football.
but you feel like you've twisted your ankle a little bit,
Speaking of experience, they suck.
and you will have to either get someone to fix that for you, or your movement is half for now, or you'll have to take a short rest to recover from that.
That's
In the
fine.
well.
I'm just gonna like grab the body and like I'm gonna start like trying to like feel for. I don't know.
There is a bucket with a which is kind of, what's the thing called?
A winch.
That's the
Pulley?
word. Nope, a winch.
A winch.
Yep.
Winch.
On a winch. That's correct.
As you try to grab the body, which part of the body are you trying to grab? Actually,
Oh,
let's start with that.
I'll just grab the chest and like, are they facing down or facing up?
Facing down.
Facing.
I'm gonna try and like turn them around and like, are you okay? Are you okay? Please tell me you're okay.
Meanwhile, like at the well, I'm taking out my rope to try and have it try to reach him so he can grab it and try to get up with us.
Okay. As you turn you do that, Morcor. As you turn the body around, for a second you realize that its mouth starts to move. Lucky. I mean,
What do I
great.
hear?
As you get closer and you realize it kind of moves, but then it opens, and then this huge slug starts pouring out the body and falls into the water and sinks inside.
Is it like an undead thing or is it just
Make a medicine check.
Oh shit. $13.
He is very dead. He's not undead, but he's definitely dead. As you put the fingers on the neck to check the pulse, some of the finger actually go into the flesh of the creature, and you realize he's all slimy from being soaked in the water, and he's kind of like swole up as well. And it's this little boy.
Do we see this happen from the top of the well?
Whoever, yeah.
Like,
If you all
we
have
see the slug.
torches. I will say the slug is a bit hard to see. I mean, how far down was the well again, Mo?
40 feet?
40 feet, I said.
Yeah, so you will see something coming out of it. You realize you could ascertain it's some kind of insect, maybe not slug exactly, but yeah. But you see some insect.
Try and
coming
shout down the well. Gray, maybe that's one of the things that caused all of this. Try and capture it or something. We can bring it back to Candlekeep.
I don't think it was anything that did this, Smoker. We already dealt with that.
I'm just gonna wait for the rope to come down and tie myself on and grab the kid's body.
Something something has happened here. Like things like this just don't happen.
Well, I know, but That's just a scavenger or something eating carrion.
Moko pulls you up. You are now at the top
Yeah.
with the body and yourself.
Make a fate roll, Lucky. Gray.
Oh.
Sorry, I keep calling you Lucky. I
No,
don't
no,
know
it's
why.
okay. It's okay.
My apologies.
Low. 10.
Roll again.
Reroll.
High.
Mhm.
14.
All right. Yeah, you manage to carry the body, and even though it cracks a few times, you have the whole kid body in there with you.
I'll just plop the kid on the ground and just say, "Can we please just bury this kid?"
Yeah, we can do that. I think we should do that first. Well, I'll help you. Does anyone else want to go check out that building? I'll help. I'll dig a hole.
Yeah.
I'll
If you
check out the
find,
building.
if you guys find any more bodies of kids, please just bring them back. We need to bury them.
I'll check it out, and I'll hand Bruce my shovel.
Thank you. Gray, bring the kid over here.
I'm gonna limp with the kid's body, just like Tokyo Ghoul style, just carrying the kid.
Right, I'll then Bruce will start digging a hole.
All right. As you all enter into this building and you step in, you seems like another family home in there. There's a door to your left, but as you look around in here, there doesn't seem to be any damage done in here. It was just everything was kind of placed. There is also on the table a pamphlet again. Dorothy would see it, similar to the same one as the one that was in the diary that was given to you. I mean, that you found, and it's another pamphlet for Hardbuckler and their festival. And you kind of look at it again, and you realize the festival is actually tomorrow.
Hmm. Okay.
Beginning to see a pattern here. Is this something we should be going to check out?
Do you think the source of these mutations might be at the festival? And this is some sort of elaborate scam to lure people into.
I'm not sure, but we hardly need to take Alva back to Candlekeep anymore.
Yeah. Also, can I pocket that book of Alva, her diary?
You already have it. You got it already.
Okay, just want to make sure.
While I get outside from the other exit.
As you step outside, you see more footprints and stuff like that on the floor, and you see in front of you what looked like an animal pen, where maybe pigs and other sorts of animals that were left there. But you realize it's empty, and you see the gate over here. Well, you go through the gate there, but you see the fence over here has been destroyed.
There's really nothing left here.
The other
Can I have a rifle? Are
Mhm.
these boxes that I can have a rifle through or inspect?
Yeah, as you look through them, they look like they had food for probably pigs and stuff like that. Probably like food that they had gathered together and wanted to put it in the trot for the pigs to eat, and so on and so forth.
Was there anything? Was there anything pig-like about that amalgamation of bodies that we fought, or was it all very human-looking?
From what
It
you
all seemed to blend together.
Yeah, it was a whole you did see different shapes of eyes. It was mostly just eyes and mouths. You couldn't see the other sources of bodies and stuff. But the eyes and the that you saw, some of them did resemble animal-like.
Okay. And then we're back around again.
Bruce and Gray, as you bury the body, you dig up enough. Where do you bury the body? Actually, are you just burying it there?
Just where we're standing.
All right. Yeah. You dig up the hole, you place the body in, and you begin covering it back as the rest of the party begins making their way towards you. And
Before it's totally covered up, Bruce will place a copper coin into the grave as well.
Nice.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
Morkur will just get beside the grave, and slightly bow and bring his fist and his palm together and close his eyes.
All right. And as
Bruce
Is
he,
will
there any words, Bryn? Would you be saying any words or anything like that? Up to you.
Bryn's kind of thinking to himself at the minute. He's not really taking much in. He's kind of keeping to himself,
I mean,
deep in thought.
based on your oath and your beliefs and stuff, you, in a way, you feel like by you not doing anything, this body might not go to the right place, but you still keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah, I think so.
While that's going on, Bruce will also, for the first time in front of everyone else here, speak a few words in Orcish.
does anyone else understand Orcish?
I do. Oh wait,
You hear him say,
yeah, I do.
"Rest easy, child. Your fight is now over."
Morkur hums.
So,
Like lowly.
I'm gonna take the rabbit stuffed doll and put that down at the grave as well.
nice. I will say, if Mo is okay with it, Morcor and Bruce, you can have a D10 inspiration for the burial of the kid and all that.
Thank you very much.
So you can use that anytime, any game.
Mhm.
D10.
A D10. Okay.
I should have a physical, like, sheet for Morkur to sign this stuff.
So this D10, is this just for literally anything?
Yeah, like another, like if it was an inspiration, like for anything, so you can add it afterwards as a
Not
luck
damage.
point, but instead of a D20, it will be a D10 that you can add to the roll that you had.
So savings, checks, and attack
Yeah.
rolls, not damage
Yeah,
rolls. Got you.
everything. Not damage, but like
Just
a
double
luck.
checking. So I've got one of them. Okay, thank you very much.
As you all kind of stand there after the burial and the words that have been said, Gray, you put the steps down. You all realize that you've accomplished something here, but there's still something missing. And the thoughts come into your mind of where this creature had come from. When you guys escaped from when you guys emerged out of the tunnel, you realized those that I'll say make a perception check. Oh, actually, make a history check. Just to see what you what you guys remember.
The hand giveth and the hand
hand
taketh
taketh.
away.
Yes.
Natural 20.
This you probably are gonna think I'm just saying this is bullshit, but my dice actually caught on the side of my screen on D&D Beyond.
Oh, wow.
So your digital dice was cocked.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It caught and it landed between a 19 and a 3, and it went with 3.
Oh,
That happened to me earlier, and I feel your pain, brother.
Yeah.
Gray, as you put down this toy and you kind of look to the right, everyone else is too preoccupied in this kind of solemn moment, but you see the footsteps on the side and you remember there are a lot of footsteps that kind of go around perhaps where this creature may have attacked. And then you remember that there were some footsteps that were away from this place as well, which were next to the barn. I will guide you.
Ooh.
Leading away.
I'll start to walk away, but I'm just gonna motion for people to follow me because I'm still kind of solemn after that kid as well.
Sure, Bruce will follow.
All right. As you follow him, you get to
My trusty torch.
past the barn where the mess of all the creature and the bodies of all those that have been consumed by it lay, and you see a path outside here leading away, which looks similar to footprints and handprints and stuff of what the creature would have made as it would roll around. You see this kind of slight dip in the mud as well. And do you follow it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
As you all become a bit curious and you follow it, follow it through, and you see it beginning to kind of slowly begin to shrink in a way. It's still, the dip in the mud is still there, but it looks smaller and smaller until you come across a hillside, and there's a kind of crack in the wall, like there's an entrance to a cave. Dorothy, you remember reading something about a cave in the notes that Alva had written.
Yeah. I don't have any notes on that, but
Do you want me to? Do you open it up? I can still give it to you.
yeah, please.
All right. As you open the book up, once again, you start flicking through the pages. You again come across her coming to the coming to the town, people that she's met, and then you pass the pamphlet. She says, "I discovered a pool of water within a cave, very murky and strange. That the temperature of it was really warm. I've made a note of it and will visit this place in due course."
I relay that to the group.
Well, she was
So-
here to. Oh, sorry, Karen.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I just got to assume that Dorothy would have said that. So, well, she was here to investigate aberrations, undead. This might be relevant.
It might be.
Right, so, Grey, is this a dead end, or what?
It looks a lot smaller now, the path, but it leads into this cave.
I think we should just follow the footsteps into the cave.
Well, let's go.
All right.
As you follow in through, you enter. It's quite a tight space, single file, as you have to kind of step through at the moment. And as you do, you come across the inside of this cave, and there you see a pool of water. It's about maybe 15 feet wide. Looks like it's just looks like it's a pool of water which has accumulated over time, and it looks very murky from this point. And you see the path of this kind of lead towards the water itself. Great.
There's guys, there's water up ahead.
Is it that pool of water, maybe?
And if you want to
Rin?
fancy for a walk or a swim,
Oh, I'll go
And
check it out.
While I draw off all the viscera from my hands.
Can we try and figure out whether this is bad before anybody goes skinny dipping?
Yeah, can we smell the water and like does it
First thing that happens is, as you get close to the water and you kind of try to smell, there is this kind of you don't know, some sort of kind of mucky, almost sulfuric smell. It's not really that strong or potent, but you see it to be you see it to be like that at the moment. And you see it's very, very murky, and you also feel some sort of kind of heat coming through it.
So guys, I know I'm normally the risque one of the group, but I don't like this water.
Could I roll a? Would it be in? I'm going to ask for a survival check since this is a water, a natural kind of thing, or
Yeah, that fits.
Go ahead.
let's go.
What are you trying to ascertain at the same time?
I want to know what it is, but I rolled a 7, so it doesn't matter. It's murky water that smells bad.
Yeah. Would you mind if I did the same?
Yeah,
Since,
go ahead. Anyone can
spend
do it.
life traveling.
Can
Yeah,
I
of
dip
course.
the stick end of my
Ooh.
torch?
There it is. Finally,
All right.
Nat 20.
Well,
Nice.
Aki, you
I knew you'd get one.
you look at the water itself, and you see you see Grace dip the end of the stick. But you let it happen because as he dips the end of the stick and pulls it back, the stick is normal. Nothing has happened to it. And
Aren't you glad you didn't wash your hands now?
and you also see that where he's dipped the stick, it kind of parts away a little bit of the murkiness, and you realize it's just very, very dirty water. And then as you I'll say to sorry, Gray, as you kind of pull it out, so you feel some of the water in your hand and it's warm.
It's not dangerous, I guess. It's just kind of warm.
Best as I can tell, it's not done anything. But I'm not always the best judge of this.
Should
I
we?
surely don't trust anything in this place after we fought that thing.
Perhaps if you
You know
don't, sorry, Aki, just to get, if you, it's dirty and it's stagnant water, definitely not drinkable, but preservable. You can touch it, and you don't feel like it'll affect you as much.
I'll just step
Oh,
into the
affect you,
water.
I don't.
Just to look like what.
You beat me to it.
All right. As you both kind of enter the water, it is very, very. It's warm. It's unnaturally warm because outside it's cold, but this is like almost like a spring water, you know. And you kind of step in. It's almost refreshing, but obviously you know that it's murky as well, and you realize it's deep. So it is. You see that it goes down, so you'll have to dive down to see where it leads to.
Okay. Bruce is taking his clothes off before doing this because he's just wearing clothes. So he's like, it gets it all off.
All right.
Takes
While
his
he's
boots off.
taking off his clothes. Hey guys, I think we're supposed to, and I'm just gonna drop into the water.
Oh, what the? Oh well, in for a penny. Bruce dives in after him.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Really doing this, and I just walk slowly underwater as
He takes one foot into the water. Thunk.
All right, that's the three of you in. Anyone else?
I'd like to cast dancing lights and spread them out as far in front of me as I can
All right.
to try and ascertain the size of this cave, what kind of scale we're working on.
Well, the cave kind of ends in front of you. The water is it's towards the end, and it's just kind of, like I said, the water is about maybe 20 feet wide, and it hits the edge of the cave itself, and it looks like the only way is through the water and down.
Right. So
Can
we can see that there is a kind of a underwater tunnel or cavern.
As you flick the light, you can the ones in the water see these four globule lights kind of appear above your head, and while this happens and it shines through the murkiness, you see it kind of goes down, and you see that it actually there's more to this cave underneath as you go down, and it kind of in an angle changes direction. It has what could I say, a bend underneath to follow through.
Okay. Then I think I'll combine all four of the glowing orbs into one kind of vaguely glowing humanoid form who can swim in front of me to light the way.
Fair enough.
Just so that we're all
Nice.
because apparently that's one of the lesser known. things I can do, and I'll follow it in.
All right.
Yeah.
The only
To
two
my
remain.
left.
Dorothy, Bryn.
God. Again?
Turn around and go. It can't be dirtier than you already are.
I mean, at
You
least I
could-
will get the dirt off at some point. I don't know if this murkiness will just seep through my clothing and ruin it forever.
Did Bruce, like he said he took his clothes off, did he leave the bag of holding?
No.
Right,
Must
I
be
was
so lucky the Morcor is already underwater.
Maybe
I
we
was
should just
Start your
wait
con
here.
saves.
Can you even swim with your big armor? Maybe we should just
yeah
safeguard this.
yeah
entrance.
I may drown. I think if you I'm fine with staying here if you want to.
Yeah, you can
Keep an eye
call
out.
for us if you need us, right, Aki?
This
Yeah.
scapegoat.
I mean, we can try if you think you.
I'll lead from the back.
All right. So you two,
Okay.
you two stay there.
Yeah, until you call for us, but I think we're good here.
All right. As you four dive down and you begin to swim through the water, and you follow the path with Aki's support, with his light, you come across and you follow it through the bend underneath, and it goes up once again. But this time, as you emerge out, you see yourself within a cavern. And within this cavern, as you begin to bring the globules out and begin to light up, you see that there is this drawing on the wall. And in this kind of distance, you can't see it. Do you guys approach it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. As you all kind of climb out of this kind of pool of water, and you, with the globules, with Aki's globules in hand, the four of you begin making your way towards this. And as you do, you see this massive symbol. And as this massive symbol in front of you, I'll show you what it looks like.
I know.
It's okay.
That's not a,
Are you-
that's not a description.
Are you okay if I take over this bit?
Yeah,
Francisco? Okay,
go
cool.
on. Yeah.
All right. You all see this symbol, but Bryn and Dorothy, you don't see this, so I assume that you don't see it. So you all see this kind of symbol on the wall, and it looks like a symbol familiar. I need the four of you to make. I need the four of you to make a history check, but I need Bruce and I need Aki to make it with advantage.
Oh.
Could they do religion as well? Maybe they can choose.
Come on.
Yeah. So you can also.
I would go with religion.
Yeah, I think.
I will stick with history.
9. For
All
fuck's
right.
sake.
You can also do.
Good.
Oh, 19.
I'll roll another one.
You can do
I'm
religion
gonna-
as
I
well.
rolled
Yeah.
a 5.
13 in a row. 1.
It's okay, guys. You got me.
As
You
you
know
all
what?
look at it,
never mind, carry on.
Aki, it's familiar to you. You've seen this before, and you kind of recall back the first time you met the rest of the party, and you saw this symbol on the Duragar that you had fought. These thieves that were trying to kill your companion, Gorin. And you see this in such a huge, large form. And Gray, you look at this, and you immediately step back of realization. In front of you, this symbol you recognize as the symbol of Asmodeus. And as this happens, you all see that the wall, the symbol itself is not etched in, but is protruding out. And the walls itself seem to be really kind of shifting a little bit as well. you also see in to the far right, like there's this some sort of kind of a lash or something that had hit the wall and it's melted it a little bit. But you all kind of stand there. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening to any of you. But Bryn, on the other side of the river, or this place, Dorothy, all you see is Bryn stand up, turn around, and drop into the water. He begins
Bryn?
sinking down, and you see him kind of disappear into the darkness.
Bryn, what are you doing? Bryn! Oh my goodness. Don't you make me take off my shoes. And
Shall I, Mo?
Hold up. I'll let you in a
kind
second.
of, yeah, dip into the water and try to follow that prick.
As you dip into the water, you just see him sinking to the bottom, not moving, motionless. As he touches the ground, he just begins walking towards the other side.
What the fuck? I swim down.
You get close to him. You're right next to him now.
Does he still keep walking?
He keeps walking.
I slap him on the cheek with
Nothing.
water resistance, so it's not too hard.
Nothing happens. His cheek moves to the side, but he looks like he's in some sort of trance, some sort of kind of stasis.
You
Um,
realize his
I have a
eyes,
question.
the whole
Do we
part
see
of
them?
his eyes is black completely.
I have
Do
a
we see
question.
them with us, or?
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
as he continues to walk, he gets to the end of the other side of this cave. He looks up, and his fingers dig into the wall and begins climbing and scaling it.
Okay, I want to be faster than him, so I want to swim to the others.
Alright, you splash, appear out, and you see the rest of the party, and you now immediately see the symbol in front of you. A symbol that you recognize so firmly, and you've seen it so clearly.
Oh my god, well that's familiar. Guys, everyone! Bryn has lost his mind, his eyes are black, and he's climbing up this well.
All of a sudden, you see his hands clamp onto the side as he pushes himself up and begins walking towards the symbol itself.
Can we
Bryn,
do anything?
Bryn.
Bryn.
While he's climbing up, can I use my slippers of spider walking to try and like run ahead of him and then push him down? Like, Bryn, you need to knock this off.
As you hold him, he drags you with him with this immense strength that is unnerving. He's just firmly taking steps and steps.
I'm gonna crack my whip down. Everyone, pull the whip! And I'm gonna tie it around me and Bryn.
I'm gonna try to grab it. Oh, with all my might.
Bruce is jumping down to grapple him. He's not grabbing the whip.
At this point, as you throw your whip down, you realize you've already climbed too high, and
Oh shit!
and they are not able to grab unless they start
Wait.
climbing up the wall too.
They are on a wall, like how far up?
So let me describe. He's climbed out of the water now. He's where you guys are. He's starting to move towards the symbol itself. You see Gray trying to hold him down, then gets the whip, and you both, Morkor and yourself, try to pull him. And as you do, the whip breaks, snaps, and he just
That
kind of.
wasn't my good whip.
No, it wasn't your good whip. It's fine. As
Okay.
as you continue to walk, he walks forward. You realize he's already approaching the wall. His hands goes close to it, and as
I cast whole person. I don't know, just for fun. It's probably not gonna work, but
as you cast whole person, the spell reaches towards him, and you think it's going to take effect, but fizzles out. And as he does, and he touches it,
I'll punch him in the face.
Bryn, I'll leave it to you, Cisco.
I still wanted to grapple him.
As you touch this symbol on the wall, everything goes pitch black for you, and you see yourself on the same cave that you were, but there is no one else there but you. It is really cold, and the whole walls themselves look like almost like frozen, like if you were inside a glacier. Slowly, as you look at the crack, you hear a little and a sound like and you can see that slowly the crack is getting open again, slowly and slowly. Out of the sudden, a tiny creature comes out of it, almost like being given birth to, like, and from the little crack on the wall, you see a tiny version of that creature you fought already before, the mouthing, glibbering creature. A second after, another plopped, and another one just falls like on the floor as well. They start moving almost slowly like slugs. And then you see a blackened claw that grab the edge of the crack. And then another. Out of the sudden, the whole thing breaks apart with a bang as this blackened figure starts to come out, pushing his way out. Make a perception check.
Just Bryn.
Just Bryn. You guys, all this is happening in Bryn's world only.
Got you.
As you try to focus your vision on it, you realize that your celestial vision is letting you down. You are not able to fully see in the darkness as you would in a normal situation. And this blackened figure has a tail that you see as it comes out of the gap. He slashes with his tail and cracks, make a huge bang on this crack, and as he does, you see the crack itself starts to seal behind him. He looks at you and you can see his red eyes, and he pushes you through. Make a strength saving throw at disadvantage.
That is 12.
Right, the creature steps through you. You get bashed down and hit the wall of the cave. And as you do, you realize that the ice of the cave is so cold that it's almost your armor starts to stick to it as the creature looks at you and roars and smiles. And he steps on one of the tiny creatures that just came out as he keeps traversing and moving through the cave. Looks back at you. And your vision just vanishes and you fall unconscious. As he starts leaving the cave.
Good stuff.
You remember as you fall unconscious, the last thing you see is how huge this creature is. It's not your size. Is much larger, and his aura is so cold, almost like a frozen tornado just passed through you, and you lay there unconscious.
For the rest of you outside, immediately as you punch him, Gray, you see just the simplest of touches, and as you just touch Bryn in the face, he crumples to the ground, unconscious.
Wow, I really don't know my own strength.
And you all look at him. He's not moving, and you don't know if he's breathing. And as you all look at him, we'll leave it there and come back next week.
Okay, no, we'll leave it there. See ya, Bryn. See ya.
Right.
The more
So my new
special.
character, my new character is a Dampier Blood Hunter.
What?
A Dampier Blood Hunter, amazing.
Actually, that's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah, that's fun. If you watch
We are in
Black Tie
dire need of a
Society,
cleric.
that's fun. Yeah.
All right.
Amazing.
I just want to thank you all. That was amazing roleplay and good job in killing that creature.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys did good teamwork, great use of spells and effects and stuff like that. So
Tank and spank.
tank and spank. So everyone get an inspiration from me to use that wisely.
Ooh.
Now,
And we'll see where this kind of story leads to from next week. Stay tuned. Thank you everyone for watching. Just want to say a shout out to Darren Curtis for his amazing music, and for James RPG Art, James Webster, for his amazing art that we use on our break and beginning and end. Thank you everyone, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Take care.
Yeah, see you next week.
Happy
Take care.
Halloween.
Happy
Halloween!
Halloween!